So again, this one aligns good with one of the topics we're gonna talk about.
Oh,
so
fire.
it's fire, bro.
Fire.
Funeral service for Faze Clan. And a great run, one of the biggest orgs in all of esports, gaming in general, really. And now they're buried 6 feet under.
So over the past few years, Faze has not been Faze at all. It has been, I have not been proud to be a Faze. I have not been proud of the tattoo on my wrist, of the chain on my neck, of doing everything in my power to do right by this brand and bring it back to the position it was in when everyone loved and cared for Faze. People obviously still care about it and want to see it win.
That's so fire, bro. That's so fire. This is the first clip that I have.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
Because whatever you do in life,
Everybody gonna fucking critique everything that you do, no matter what you do. Don't ever let somebody tell you that you gotta smoke what they smoke, drink what they drink, wear what they wear. And guess what? People's opinion of you is none of your business.
you think that everybody's paying attention. And the reality is,
No one will even remember your name. And if that's not enough for you to
Stop worrying about other people's perceptions about who you are.
You're gonna forever be sad, man.
because
At the end of the day, we're all gonna die one day. Live like that.
let it go.
Even who you are and what you do, just go fucking get it.
without feeling afraid of what other people say about you for doing that.
In fact, let them talk.
Let them judge you.
It
Can't be done.
If you don't have any haters, you ain't doing nothing, man.
Look, with all due respect to everyone, fuck everyone.
This shit was so fire when I first saw it, bro. And I was
It
like,
feels scary to jump. That is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
Why would you not go for it? Why would you not take a chance?
Nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks.
Stop strategize. Stop doing things in fear.
You have to lose your fear of failure. Failure is a part of the process.
Without failure, you have no success.
Winning will cost you everything, but will reward you with so much more.
Imagine you're in a movie. Imagine the movie begins now. And you're the hero of the movie. What would that guy do?
People will tell you this isn't going to work. Don't listen to anybody else. Not one person.
Stay focused. Don't listen to nobody.
Don't listen to anyone. Everybody's full of shit. Nobody knows what you're capable of doing.
If they don't have what you want, don't listen to what they say.
It don't matter what people say. It ain't up to other people.
With that being said, guys,
Clown Boys.
Is that Chris?
what's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast that goes unnoticed,
welcome back to the spot. Don't make it hot. We love you, even if you love us or not.
and welcome to episode 125. Shout out to all the listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Patreon.
Patreon's I get your own personal shout out in the end.
And hold up,
Is my shit low? Nah, I don't think so.
let me see. Talk.
Yo. Nah, I was just talking low. Like my voice is like monotone.
Oh, okay. I just talk loud then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's up, guys? We are officially in spooky season, and just a little announcement for you guys, for anybody who watches other content. We will be dropping some content on Patreon. We recorded a scary movie reaction to Long Legs. That's gonna be posted by the end of this week, and we will be reacting to another scary movie this upcoming week.
And also, one of the biggest things that I feel like you guys are gonna enjoy OD, especially just this month we're doing it because we're not doing this shit ever again. Like, well, up until next year and shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing some ghost hunting, ghost vibing, whatever you want to call it. This coming month, there's gonna be a couple videos like that
On this channel, and
so it's gonna be a little treat, like extra videos for you guys this month. We're gonna try to aim to post like at least 3 more videos than what we usually post, you know, because it's 4 videos a month, a video every week. We're gonna try at least post 3 more or maybe 4 more.
Because in 2 weeks we do go to California, and there's at least 3. I say maybe 4 videos potentially that we could record in that week.
So we might post even more, bro. No lie.
Low key, bro. Yeah.
Well, that's, bro. I'm not, because editing does take a while, and I don't want to put no pressure on George, and I don't want to put no pressure on your brother because he does help us edit and shit.
Yeah.
But like, if we could
I
do it.
think it could be possible because if it was the week before Halloween, I think it would have been a little harder. But I think we
2
go
weeks
2 weeks before Halloween, so I think it could be possible, bro.
Yo, and also, guys, on the week of October of Halloween, that week we should do a only scary podcast.
Oh, because the podcast. Oh well, Halloween drops on or falls on the 31st, which is a Thursday, and I could definitely post by that time, and it'll be specifically scary topics.
It'll be a shorter episode, but just
maybe longer though, because it'll probably be like, I think it could be longer.
I feel like it could just be short and sweet to like an hour, bro. Like I feel like that's 5 topics at least, bro. We could make it longer if it's valid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like just straight to the fucking point, scary shit. Like I feel like you guys are gonna enjoy that a lot. Well, we'll see what we do. I don't know. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, because we might make it extra long, might make it short and sweet. But just know, guys, it's gonna be an only scary episode. I know a lot of you guys love the fucking scary part.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, all I gotta say for my fellow nerds out there and Dragon Ball lovers, we are officially, I believe, like 18 hours away from the early drop of Sparking Zero, and maybe like three days out from the official worldwide release date for everybody else.
And you pre-ordered it, right?
Yeah. It says, like, I think it says 18 hours, like the countdown on the app or whatever. And
so tomorrow while I'm at work, you're probably gonna be on that shit.
I think my sister said that it drops or it's available like on around like 6:00 p.m. So maybe by the time you get out, but I'm excited as fuck, bro. I'm super excited for this shit. And to the ladies that are watching this, if you have a boyfriend that loves Dragon Ball, or if he purchased it, or if you purchased it for him, please let that man enjoy his inner child, bro. Because Dragon Ball, like this specific franchise, like this fighting game, has not released in over a long time. I think the last time the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 drop was like 2007. So that's like 14 years right there.
Yo.
So let him enjoy his inner child. He's gonna, bro. I'm telling you right now, this game is gonna be so big. Right now, it's fucking I think it's outselling Black Ops 6 right now, which is insane for a Dragon Ball game to do that shit.
I don't think that's insane, bro. I don't think that's crazy.
Obviously it's not crazy to me because it's expected, but
bro, because anime is, you already know, bro, and then it's Dragon Ball, but one of the biggest animes in the world.
Not even just that, it's the Budokai franchise, bro. It's that franchise, bro. I'm telling you, it's so. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited.
I'm excited as well, but I'm not surprised at all that it was gonna do this good.
Not me neither.
Because it's been long awaited, you know, Dragon Ball. That whole, like, they try to do, like, multiple people try to do different fighting games and shit. You know, they low key cook with Fighter Z. But
Fighter Z is a good game.
That's a good ass game.
It's a good game.
But there hasn't been any like game like the one we had, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Budokai Tenkaichi, like all those.
Did you ever play Xenoverse?
I didn't, bro, but I've seen like the gameplay and shit. And it's just one of those. I feel like I don't like those like kind of games and shit.
I played it when I think it was on PS3, and I only bought it because I thought it was gonna be like Budokai Tenkaichi, but it wasn't, and I didn't. Like, I enjoyed it for like a couple months, then I stopped playing it.
Cause it's like a chain combo type of game, right?
I think so, yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, like you could stop mid, like.
It doesn't feel like you're the
like
character.
Shit,
it doesn't feel smooth. It doesn't like, and everybody's like movements, different players. I feel like they don't have different combos. It's all like the same thing, just kind of like reskinned people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like you already know what's gonna, like, the moves and shit like that.
Yes.
And it all seems kind of scripted when you fight and shit.
And then for this game, every single character has different types of movements, combos, and you could tell that they put their fucking heart in this game. And I think it was necessary, especially because of the passing of Akira Toriyama. I feel like they had to go crazy with this game.
Facts.
Yeah, so I'm just excited overall, guys. And again, I'm gonna try my best to be good at that game because I know there's gonna be a lot of sweats. A lot of people saying that, oh, everybody who played Budokai Tenkaichi 3, like, yeah, better watch out. But like you said, everybody played that game. It's just like we're gonna see who sticks around to the end, and We'll see who fucking.
I'm kind of
is
nervous.
Fire, bro.
I'm kind of nervous though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous.
Why?
I'm nervous for online, bro. You said it, bro. There's gonna be a lot of sweats, bro. A lot of people who are really good at the game, bro. And fighting games are one of the fighting games are low key hard to be good at.
Yeah.
Cause there's a lot of stuff that you have to know, you have to know the little combos and shit, the timing, it's skill, bro. Fighting games deadass requires skill. It's not like Call of Duty where low key anybody could play. Fighting games you have to learn combos and shit. You have to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta master characters and stuff. It's a lot. I feel
well, let me know if you guys want to see some gameplay from us. I could low key record on the camera or my phone, and I could just record on my my brother's PC. What?
We should have on the second channel. We should have a little tournament or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whoever loses does some crazy shit the hot chip challenge or whatever.
I'm down.
Or,
I'm down.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm down.
With
Yeah.
our friends and shit.
I'm hella down, bro.
Basically, we have crazy punishments and shit the
So,
whole time.
Since it's about to come out, I wanna, cause I saw that there's 5v5, 3v3, 2v2, whatever, and I know there's a different when it comes to rank, there's a point system. You can't automatically choose the fucking OP characters. You gotta be.
For real?
Yeah, it's a 15-point system. If you want, I know your favorite is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That motherfucker's worth 10 or 9 points. So you won't have room for one more player or Y player. So you have to strategize which one you would want.
Wait, so it's based it's like that?
For ranked, yeah.
Oh.
But if you want to play casually, you could pick whoever you want, bro. So since we're obviously gonna verse each other casually
and then
online.
2v2.
Yeah. So I want to see, or I want to hear if you have any I guess your starter 5 that you're thinking of
Characters
automatically.
and shit?
Yeah.
All right, so right off the bat, obviously I want to the very first character, casual play, the very first character that I want to get good at, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Okay.
Of course, bro. It's a must, bro. Since Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I always loved the GT characters, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, bro, how many fucking new characters come out. It looks fire. Goku looks fire with blue hair, red hair.
Ultra Instinct.
Oh yeah, they look fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the new characters, the new villains, they also look fire. But I will never get over how much I love the GT characters.
Yeah.
And I know it receives a lot of hate. Not a lot of people fuck with GT.
I think they hate the story, but the characters, designs, they're good as fuck.
Bro, that's literally peak, bro. Peak, bro. You know what I'm saying? The red with the tail, they still have their tail.
Yeah.
That's so fire to me and shit. And then I love long hair when it comes to the
Saiyans,
the Super Saiyans and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? The extra little long hair and shit. That's a must, bro.
Okay,
that's
so
a
that's
must.
one.
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, must, bro. And I low-key have to go with some random person that's not even that strong and shit.
Okay.
So I would want to choose Yamcha.
Okay.
Only because I feel like he always gets wrecked.
Yeah.
In the fucking actual anime and shit.
Yeah.
So I would just want to choose him for the memes and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then of course, bro. Janemba.
Okay.
I have to choose Janemba,
The
bro.
Super Janemba.
Super Janemba, bro.
Okay.
He's fucking fire ass character.
You see? Do you see how his movement whenever he teleports?
I have when he dissolves and then he goes, yeah.
They have that shit in the game. It's not just a regular Saiyan fucking teleport. You can see the movement, bro. It's fire.
Damn.
They put so much details into the game. It's so fire. But okay.
All right. So that motherfucker, his sword, bro. He's fire, bro.
Yeah.
He's a fire ass character design, bro. Him, and then I have to go with Goku. You know what I'm saying? No matter
which one?
If base either Super Saiyan 1 Goku,
okay,
or my favorite Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Okay.
That's I will never not choose him.
So that's 4. Okay.
I will never not choose him in any fucking Dragon Ball game. The last one is kind of I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
It's still out in the open on which one you want.
Yeah, it low-key depends on whoever I'm
versing,
whoever I'm good with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I know when it comes to fighting games and shit, you have to kind of feel the characters out.
Yeah.
And sometimes I hate the fact that sometimes the characters I want to play, I'm never good at with them. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Fighter Z, some of the characters that I wanted to play, I just couldn't play them, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But if right now, top of my head, probably Oob.
Okay, that's a good
You
one.
know, it's GT again.
Yeah.
I love that character, bro. And yeah, those are my top 5 and shit.
So
Honorable mention. Bardock is in the game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, hell yeah.
Bardock.
Okay. So number 1 for me is Goku Black.
Of course.
Base form. I'm gonna make sure I get nasty with his base form and his Super Saiyan Gold. Rose form. Vegito, whichever one. It could be base form, Super Vegito, or Vegito Blue. Doesn't matter. Future Gohan.
Of course.
Future Gohan is a must. I used to love him in the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 games. Number 4, probably Boo.
Oh,
Like Kid Boo.
Kid Boo.
That was another character I loved in Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah.
Because the way he would
roll like his
fight, the way he would power up, it would be hella fast. So that's like another thing that I would like.
He's a fire ass character.
And then the 5th one would probably be
Hit. I'm surprised you didn't say Hit.
Nah, I don't think I'll pick Kid. I feel like it would be like hard to be
master?
good with. Yeah, low key. I mean, if I could, I feel like that's an honorable mention for me. A hit, but 5th one would probably be Goku. The version when he fights Cell, the one where he has the warped Kamehameha when he could teleport. You know what I'm talking about? Like he's in one spot, he does a Kamehameha, teleports to you.
Yeah, I know
that
what
one.
you're talking about.
That
Yeah.
one.
That's fire. That's fire. I think I would have to switch my pick with Yamcha for Bardock. So I'll do Bardock and honorable mention
Is Yamcha?
Yamcha.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Fucking excited, bro.
Your characters are so fire, bro. I had a feeling you were like, I knew you were gonna pick those characters and shit. Even if you didn't tell me, I just kind of knew because I know you fucking love Goku Black. Like, you fucking love that version of Goku so much, and I knew fucking Vegito, bro. Because
I'm always team Vegito versus Gogeta, bro. Because I even asked my brother and sister, they love Gogeta, and I'm the only one who loves Vegito, bro.
Bro, Gogeta's fire, bro.
But Vegito's fire too. He's just as fire to me. But I guess since I kind of grew up watching Vegito more, and I like his personality more because he's more cocky than Gogeta. Gogeta's more of a serious character.
Yeah.
He could have his cocky moments at times, but Vegito is just cocky, and I fuck with that shit because he knows he's strong as fuck.
Bro, wait, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is cocky as hell.
Oh, well, I didn't even watch GT like that.
Bro doesn't even use his hands. That's why he's crossing his arms. He feels like he doesn't need to.
So it's the same like Vegito then?
Yeah,
Shit.
He feels like he doesn't need to use his fucking hands to fight.
Shit, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. So he's crossing his hands the whole time.
That's fire. That's fire. But I'm just excited, guys. I'm probably gonna fuck around with like certain like people, certain characters, because I might low key end up meaning somebody else that I'm not gonna expect. But
that's what I'm saying.
Who knows?
That's one thing about fighting games where I swear, bro, like the motherfuckers you want to fucking be nice with end up being some of the hardest motherfuckers to use, like every single fucking time. And then the quote unquote ass characters end up being the easiest and low key fast, like you can master it fast. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna get triggered if I like get wrecked by like Chaozu or fucking or the yard rat. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, or fucking what's the ugly ass fucking Majin, the fucking
yeah, no, I think it's Babidi.
I
think it's Babidi.
Ugly ass fucking rat, mole rat looking ass motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, bro. But again, I hope people out there are just as excited as we are. But yeah,
bro, Dragon Ball is an old time fucking like classic, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. And also, I think it was voted like favorite anime of all time, some shit like that, or like quote unquote best anime of all time.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
But it's surprising though, cause I told you this before, like, and you kind of like told me like maybe they're just trolling or some shit, like the anime haters and shit, that they hate on Dragon Ball for some reason.
They do,
which is fucking corny, bro, in my opinion. But whatever, that's another conversation.
Speaking of which, all I gotta say is next week, the 19th, like the week of the 19th, we will be at the 17th door. Thank you to shout out to Heather for making this happen. And yeah, guys, I'm just excited to go over there. It's gonna be a fun time, and I just want to let you guys know that we will be recording our experience. So that's a little treat to look out for this month. And I just want to share my excitement for it because something new that we haven't done before.
Bro, of course, bro. And,
Yeah.
and it's going to be our first time doing some crazy shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we've been to haunted houses, like scary houses or whatever. You get scared by the animatronics or the people who are dressed up like that. Fucking Six Flags, what's that shit called?
Fright Fest?
Fright Fest, you
Yeah.
know. It's scary and shit, but we never get, like, shit
Done to us.
You know what I mean? So
yes.
it's definitely going to be some crazy-ass experience, bro. I know y'all going to enjoy that. That's just going to be posted on this channel.
Yeah.
So y'all going to have... Bro, y'all are getting a treat this month, bro. Like,
Deadass.
y'all getting extra ass content, bro, and it's not ass shit, bro. Like,
It's valid shit.
October is gonna be a movie for us, bro. A lot of fire videos coming out. A lot of shit we're gonna be doing, even in California, bro. Like, not just the 17th door, bro. We're also gonna be like having a whole meet and greet in a fucking movie theater that's gonna be rented out by us, bro. We're gonna have the whole theater to ours, not like literally like the whole fucking theater, just one
Auditorium?
yeah one whatever, I don't know,
That's what it's called. Auditorium.
Yeah, I thought it
Yeah.
had a specific name and shit. What's the
Theater?
what's the theater number, I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're gonna be renting that whole shit out, like fucking 50 plus seats probably.
So if you are in the California, specifically the IE area,
But we don't know yet exactly where we're gonna be.
but it will be in California. So if you're listening to this right now, let us know if you guys want it to happen. If you're excited for it to happen, it will be on
What's
the
Yeah,
19th.
What's the 19th?
Yeah, 19th. Saturday. Yeah.
Also, it is gonna be the 19th.
Yeah, 19th. So let us know, guys, if you guys want that to happen, because your feedback does matter as well. But just giving you guys a heads up.
Guys, bro, this shit's gonna be a movie, bro. It's just gonna be a movie. That vlog, I think, is gonna be posted on the second channel or this channel.
Not this channel, bro.
Oh shit, bro, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it has to.
But I am excited, scared for only two things. I already told you which one I'm scared of, but I'm also scared for the bug shit.
Yeah.
But besides that, I feel like it's just gonna be like a fucking what the fuck.
I honestly have no expectations for the 17th door. I just know it's gonna be hectic. I know I'm gonna be scared, but I'm determined to finish all the doors, no matter how bad it is.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna have to, even when we go like ghost hunting and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to work out like sometime before we go, because I realize that whenever I work out, I'm like less scared. Like I don't know.
Anxious?
Less anxious. Less
Really?
like startled easily. Like I don't know if it's like all that fucking testosterone pumping through my system, but like I don't be scared and shit.
That us?
Yeah, like I'm dead ass, bro. I don't know if I be in fight like on some fighter shit. I don't know, but like it helps me calm my nerves, my anxiousness, and I don't get startled easily or
Damn.
scared.
Well, hopefully you do. So then, whenever we go, you're gonna be like, it's like.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen, bro.
But I mean, we could now talk about the whole Faze shit. I know you're excited to bring it up as well.
100%, bro. 100%.
So recently, guys, we talked about it before. If you guys don't know, there's a group on YouTube and the live streaming community called Faze Clan, or Faze now, and they recently finished a 30-day subathon, which with all of the group members, and they're up now. A lot of people. It's crazy because whenever we talked about it, a lot of people were shitting on them, saying how Faze is dead and why are they doing this? Why are they kicking out the OG members for these new like randoms? And I just want to say that I fuck with this shit. Like I'm proud of them, and I knew this shit from the day like the whole new roster came out. I knew they were gonna do good.
Yeah,
especially because of Rage. He had some type of say in who they recruited and what happened with the new Faze, because that's the reason why he even joined Faze in the beginning. Because I seen the podcast with Banks and what's her name, the Nelk Boys.
Okay.
He was talking about how
Banks said
that he didn't want Rage to join Faze because of how shitty it was, and he was gonna hate joining Faze. He took a leap of faith, and he believed in, I guess, the vision, Rage, and also his own vision of what it could be And
a little like, I guess, context for those of you who don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah.
Banks, Faze Banks. He's one of the OG members. Like, low-key one of the first people who started
this whole
FaZe
group.
Clan, and FaZe Clan like originated since like, bro, I want to say 15, 16 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
When it was purely gaming. They were focusing on Call of Duty, game that's been going around for mad long. A lot of you, I'm pretty sure, know what Call of Duty is.
Yeah.
It's a first-person shooter game, and the specific thing that they did though in that game was quick scoping and
Trick shots,
which is something that it's really hard to do. Not everybody could do that shit. It's like something that actually takes skill in that game, Call of Duty. So they were like masters at that shit, bro. Like, they would do the craziest shit ever, and if you played that game, you know how insane the shit that they were doing back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they popped off with that. Eventually, gaming kind of took a hit. You know, a lot of people like preferred other type of entertainment, especially on social media, YouTube, whatever.
Yeah.
They preferred other shit, and also Call of Duty took a hit with all the kind of whack Call of Duties that they were putting out. So Call of Duty wasn't popping no more. Gaming wasn't really popping like that. Boom. FaZe Clan kind of went down. And then on top of that, it was kind of a business. FaZe was kind of like a business now, more than like an organization. Like,
Yeah.
you know, caring about their supporters, caring about like their team members, like what they stand for. It was just like pure, just like, oh, use FaZe for sponsorships, use FaZe to get money, use FaZe to the name.
Because everybody at that point wanted to be in FaZe. They had celebrities.
Bro, they had rappers, celebrity. Everybody was like trying to be in tune with them and shit. And also, obviously, companies and stuff saw the appeal, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, these motherfuckers are popping right now. Let's milk them for all that fucking attention. Let's give them all this fucking sponsorship so we could get something out of it, you know? And that kind of ruined it as well.
Yeah.
They weren't really paying as much attention to the content. It was just more like a business thing.
Yeah.
And now we're here where they fell off completely. Nobody gave a fuck about FaZe, bro.
Yeah, I mean, bro, not even me. Like, the only people I was focusing on was AMP, Sidemen, and RDC here and there.
Yeah, and then me as well, because I've been following FaZe since 2011.
Yeah.
Because I used to want to be a Call of Duty pro when I was in middle school, and my friends, they loved Call of Duty as well.
Yeah.
So shout out to my friends in middle school and shit. Y'all know who y'all are, but we were obsessed with gaming and stuff, YouTubers, specifically Minecraft, but also Call of Duty. And I remember seeing all of them and shit, quick scoping, like trick shotting and stuff. And I used to like low key like sneak on my brother's I think it was PS3 at the time. Slowly transitioned to PS4. And
I forgot because you never played Black Ops 2,
I never
right?
got to play these Call of Duty, so like I like low-key would have to sneak and shit. I would never play online, but my brother allowed me to play local. You know, like you could play with bots and shit.
Yeah.
And I used to try to do the trick shots and stuff, and I could never do it. You know what I'm saying? But that started like the whole thing, and then I watched them like for the longest and stuff. I know they played in CDL, which is the Call of Duty League, the professional Call of Duty League. Yeah. And they were just Call of Duty, bro. That's what they were known for. Call of Duty. They were sponsored by G Fuel.
They're still sponsored by G Fuel.
Yeah, like that. But like at the start, you know what I'm saying? I wanted G Fuel just because of them. I wanted and I also followed Optic Gaming, which was another one, but also they were sponsored by, it was G Fuel and
Control
Freak, Scuff.
Yeah.
And you could see because of the intros and shit, like their sponsorships at the time.
Yeah.
It was so fire, bro. That's so nostalgic. Boom. They lost that. Took a hit. Nobody gave a fuck about them.
It's crazy. They went from nearly... They went from being nearly a $1 billion company to...
Nothing, bro.
To nothing.
And
now to their group, like their group members being... the most watched
top 20, I think, top
15 Twitch streamers of like that out right now. Motherfucker Jason, he's literally the second most subscribed Twitch streamer, I think, behind either behind Kai or
no, not Kai.
He passed Kai.
He passed Kai and Jinxie, yeah.
Oh, that's fucking surprising.
He's number 2 to Kitty Plays or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I don't know who that is either, but I mean, it's another like
big ass
subscribe,
streamer,
yeah.
but he's number 2 right now in the world.
And that's crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I don't know if in the world, yo, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know like he's top 2 right now.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the whole 30-day subathon that they did, I was entertained throughout everything.
You watched like most of it and shit?
I don't watch little streams. I watch their highlights, but for most of it, I was in tune with a lot of shit that happened, bro. Like
so
all
fire.
the challenges that they did, all the like videos that they did. I was mostly in tune with Jason and Silky. The other ones I kind of looked at here and there, but in my opinion, Silky and Jason, for me at least, carried the whole subathon. But everybody else was funny as fuck. Max, Ronaldo, they all worked together perfectly, and it's like what Banks wanted. They wanted that brotherhood,
Type of feel.
exactly to come back, and that's what they did.
Yeah.
They a lot of people didn't think that they would like click together, but bro, they're literally like best friends, fucking around in the house, creating content together.
That's so fire. Like how Lacey said, we're just kids having fun and shit,
Yeah.
enjoying life. And guys, I want you guys to understand, like, the reason why this is such a fire like topic to talk about, it's not just because of the whole gaming, like whatever. It's not even just because of the group. It's like the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this could tie in for you guys. How the fuck, like, you guys are gonna be like, oh, how the fuck am I gonna get inspired by these motherfuckers? They're doing random shit, whatever. But like, bro, they like beat the odds. You know what I mean? Nobody saw the vision,
and nobody fuck with them.
Nobody saw the vision. Nobody fuck with them, and that could tie in with you. Nobody sees the vision. Nobody fucks with what you're doing, bro. But you're gonna do it regardless. Like, we're like running back to like in the beginning where we showed the motivational clips. Literally, what the fuck we showed, you know? Like, you don't have to give a fuck about what other people are thinking, because there's living proof that if you don't give a fuck and you just see your vision, you believe in your vision, it's gonna work out at the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? Because you know what you're doing, like.
Yeah.
And they knew what they were doing, bro. They knew exactly what the fuck they were doing, and now it's paying off, and it's so fire to see, bro.
Everybody switched up. Everybody who was hating is now low-key a fan now.
Dumbasses, bro. You know, like, we already knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already knew, and it's because we're not haters, bro. Like, only motherfuckers who are haters don't see, like,
the vision
of anything, bro. You know, because they can't do that shit themselves. You know what I mean? And it's like, I saw the speeches,
the award ceremony that they did
with their like speeches and stuff like that, and that shit low-key made me tear, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I know you want to talk about that, because you sent me like I think you texted me, yo, the Faze award ceremony, and then with the eye emoji, and then I sent you that I was watching it. What part like did you see on TikTok or?
So what I saw, I think I have a video saved. I don't know if you want me to pull it up.
You can pull it up, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it was just like, it made me teary, bro. Like the whole like when they were mentioning I'm gonna just show you.
All right.
I wanted to quit at one point.
I was just like some kid on the street, bro. Like, bro, I came from nothing, bro.
2 years ago, I was in college. I worked Panera, Walmart. I had 2 jobs.
They said that we were crazy. Yes. And now look at where we are right now today. Everybody on this stage is in the top 20 Twitch.
Bro, like, the fuck, bro? Think about it, bro. And that's like everybody's success story, bro. You know what I mean? And that shit touched me, because like, I feel like for a minute, like, we wasn't finding what the fuck was hitting, you know what I mean? Like, we tried so hard on YouTube for a minute, like, with the whole creative videos and shit, like the clouded videos and stuff. And then it felt like it was not gonna work, bro. Like what the fuck? Like, we're putting so much fucking effort into YouTube, and obviously you don't want to complain because maybe you're just not doing nothing right, or you're just not working hard enough, whatever, bro. But it felt like we were doing everything right, and it felt like we were working as hard as fucking possible, bro. And that shit was not working, bro. That shit was not fucking working. And, you know, multiple times, like, it did feel like, yo, like, we're just wasting our time, bro. And that's probably what they felt at one point, you know. But they said, yo, we didn't give up and shit.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened to us, bro. We didn't give up. We had a 5-year career, so like 3 years of that, it was just constant grinding without getting anything in return.
Yeah.
Not expecting any. We were expecting to like blow up somehow, but it wasn't working. And like, imagine we would have quit in those 3 years, bro. We would have never seen these 2 years.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have been talking to the audience and shit. We wouldn't have, you know, gone to the places we've gone, done the things we've done.
Have a following that we have right now.
Exactly, bro. Even like if it's small, it's still like something, bro. We're getting shit out of it. We're getting love out of it, bro. People are commenting. People are coming back to the video saying they want to watch us, and we see all of you guys commenting, bro. We see all of you guys liking. We see all of you guys constantly showing support, saying you guys want to keep seeing us, bro. And it's fire, bro. You know, it's like it wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
Like the constant like, oh fuck, we're sitting in the middle of a parking lot contemplating like, what the fuck are we gonna record? You know, like thinking like, yo, what are we doing? What is the vision? Like, what are we doing and shit?
Yeah.
To arguing sometimes like, oh, like, nah, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. To staying up late at night, like trying to finish a video or like trying to finish a script or whatever it is. And now like we're here, bro.
I mean, it kind of helps the fact that we put our egos aside too to make a podcast because we didn't want to do it. Obviously, for the people who watched us for a long time knows that we didn't want to do a podcast, and it wasn't because of like our boy Saul who, you know, persuaded us, and we said fuck it, we did it, and then talking about scary shit kind of just fell into place somehow. Like we saw that it worked, and we just kept it going, and obviously we built a pretty good community out of it. And I'm never gonna forget what our boy Nino Payne, our intro song and our outro song, Mateo, shout out to you. I'm never gonna forget what he said. And for our new viewers who don't know what I'm talking about, I've talked about this before, but whenever we were doing whenever we were getting some type of recognition for the podcast or started getting some love on YouTube, he would watch it, and he told me specifically that I don't know what video it was that he got teary-eyed and he felt he got inspired, but he said that he remembers whenever we would go out, spend our own money on videos and get nothing back, expecting something to happen, and we didn't give up. And now we're here. Like, we still spend some of our money, obviously, but it's paying off, and it paid off so far. And it's only going to keep going up, God willing. And yeah, I'm never gonna forget those words from Mateo, bro. Yeah,
that's fire, bro. Even the call when he called us and shit, and I was in the car, like it was me and you. I forgot where we were on our way to somewhere or some shit, and I forgot, bro. Okay. I know we were in the car. It was when we were first, you know, getting some attention and stuff. And I think he hopped on the call. And he was like, "Yo, I'm just proud of you guys and shit."
I remember that call.
And I think we were on our way to pick up like one of your shirts from Ghetto Friends or some shit or like something.
So it was Queens then.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, but I do remember that call, bro.
And you know, like it's fire, you know, hearing like people you love and shit, people you care about tell you like, yo, you're doing good and stuff. You know, your friends saying like, yo, like I'm happy and shit, I'm happy for you. And yeah, back to the whole Faze shit. Yeah. Enough of us. I just fuck with them. You know why? Because they're being themselves. You know, like even though like it can seem a little cringy at times.
The clip farming, but it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
It's entertaining, bro. That's all it is. Like you're not supposed to fucking get inspired by them. Well, there's inspirational moments and stuff, but with their content. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not no like inspirational, motivational, like deep meaning behind it. It's just entertainment, bro. It's like the same shit like Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to get motivated and inspired? Is there supposed to be a deep meaning behind fucking Jersey Shore people?
No.
It's just fucking entertainment, bro. And that's what people didn't understand. That's what people don't understand. Entertainment is just you want to turn off your fucking brain, even though it's brain rot at times. Bro, you're trying to decompress about life and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck it. Like, if they want to be on some stupid shit, they want to be on some cringe shit.
At the end of the day, they do it for a purpose. Because the speeches are literally a proof of that. They did it for a purpose.
Yeah.
They wanted to inspire others, and they didn't give up. Another thing I want to mention. So, again, talk about Jasontheween again. He's recently been getting hate from his own people. I don't know if you've seen it. You haven't seen it?
Oh, I think you're talking about how, like, I know what you're talking about. His people, like other Asians,
other Asian creators.
They're like, oh, that they don't want to collab with him or some shit like that. Or
No,
like,
not even just that. So besides that, so a lot of Asian creators, specifically SoCal Asians, as they say, they're kind of turning on Jason. They're kind of downplaying his achievements and saying that he has a big ego and shit. Cause he's I'm pretty sure it's because he's successful at a really young age, and I guess they don't like that, bro. So
because they're not there.
Exactly. Example, you know that motherfucker Jimmy Zhang, something like that.
Yeah,
I seen a clip of them talking about Jason saying how.
Well, the one thing I will say about him is that I think he's gotten a little cocky. Like I've met Jason when he was a smaller streamer, but then now it's just the viewership he's getting at now. It's like definitely for sure gets it. Yeah, I felt like an air of it.
Yo, they just wanted to talk.
And there was a podcast recently. I think it's called. I'm not gonna even like
give him attention.
Yeah, but there was a podcast who were talking about Jason's achieving his 100,000 subs on Twitch, and they were saying how compared to Kai Cenat, it's not that impressive because since Jason's subs were all gifted, and Kai didn't need that.
Because honestly, for Jason, I don't want to shit on him, but like I saw this today, like someone like Kai. Most of his subs are from someone themselves is subscribing. But Jasontheween, out of like 80,000, 68,000 was someone gifting the subs. So that means because you could purchase and gift subs. You know what I mean? Like I could gift 1,000 subs to somebody technically, but I'm paying for 1,000 for that many subscribers worth. But like other people, like each person individually subscribes. Yeah. You see, it's a difference.
It's a big difference.
It's a big difference.
You saying you can't give subs in Kai's stream?
No, you could, but I'm saying he didn't need all that.
But it's
for him,
counted though, right?
Yeah, it counts. It counts. But it's just two different ways of going about it.
He lasts a full month.
Which is a dumb argument because I'm pretty sure in the beginning many people were gifting Kai subs, but that's besides the point. And
either bro, hold the fuck up, bro. Either way, bro, where are your subs at?
And they were saying how, they said they asked the question, do you know how many viewers he gets per live stream? And one of them were like, I don't know, maybe like 2,000, 3,000. They said, oh no, it's 15,000 per live stream. And they were like,
that's it?
Yeah, that's not that impressive. Motherfucker, it's hard as fuck to even get 20 plus views on on live on Twitch, bro.
Guys, I want you guys to understand, right? So live streaming is not the same as regular videos. You know, obviously 15,000 regular video views is not that impressive. 15,000 live people, they're taking time out of their day, they're live viewers, to sit and watch you, bro. It's far more impressive that people find the time to watch somebody. And 15,000 people, bro. That's almost like a stadium, like, bro. Well, that's a venue, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of fucking people. If you put 15,000 in a show, in a live show, bro, that's a whole lot of people, bro. And those motherfuckers are corny. Where are their fucking views? Where are their subs? Where are their achievements, bro?
You want me to show how they look?
I know, bro. I don't give a fuck about them, bro.
I'll put the clip up just so you guys could see what I'm talking about.
The podcast, bro. Y'all corny, bro. Y'all wish y'all were there, bro. Y'all wish I was him, bro. That's the, bro. Point blank period, bro. Y'all wish I was him. Y'all wish I was as up as he is. If everybody was talking about you guys, if everybody was, you know, congratulating you for 100,000 subs, even though your shit was gifted, like, and then somebody came at you saying, oh, whatever, somebody gifted them, it doesn't matter, bro. Y'all would be tight. So fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just give him his fucking flowers, bro. Like, he's doing this shit at 20. Y'all probably been in the game for longer than he has, and now y'all fucking pressed and tripping because y'all not getting the attention he is, bro. That's how, bro. Y'all fucking weird, bro. Y'all fucking weird.
It's crazy because I didn't expect that. Fucking Asian on Asian hate.
Like, bro, if a motherfucker, a Mexican creator, was getting mad attention, another Mexican podcast, scary Mexican podcast, was getting love, why the fuck would we be tripping?
Shout out to Kickback Crew.
Like, bro, our boys are like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? And they're killing it, bro. Shout out to Kickback Crew, that ass, bro. They're killing it. They do the same shit we do, but with their flavor. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, they're lit. You know what I mean? Like, and even if they like exponentially just like fucking grow to the fucking level Jason is, and we're still where we're at, what the fuck? Like, why are we gonna be like, oh, like what the fuck? Why are we saying anything?
Yeah.
Bro, we should be hype.
It's I don't know. I think it just comes to
Projection, bro.
projection
They're
and
projecting.
and just it's literally your own race hating on you, because that's because again, I didn't expect that. I thought it was just like maybe like a Mexican thing, like, because we've seen that before.
Nah,
Mexican hate.
But it's not surprising, bro. Like,
you don't think so,
bro? That happens too often, bro.
Well, I don't know. It's just the fact that
it's just like crazy seeing it. Like,
yeah,
you're seeing it, but that's like a thing, bro. And everybody could speaks for themselves. I'm Mexican. We're Mexican. We know that shit happens. Mexicans are Mexicans. If you guys are something else other than Mexicans, you know, whether it could be white, black, Asian, whatever, let me know in the comments if y'all experience like somebody like you, like another same race, hating on y'all.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's surprising to you, bro? Like,
yeah, it was. I thought the Asian community was more like tight together. I thought they supported each other, because I've seen, for example, Jumpers Jump. They've been on the podcast before with other Asian creators, and that podcast that they've been on, they have collab with other Asian creators that are popular right now.
So you thought they were?
Yeah, so I thought they were cool with each other.
Damn.
But it surprised me when I saw that there was people their own people hating on him, bro.
I see what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
That's so corny, bro. Why
it's always like that.
Why are you hating on a jit?
It's like Kai, like people hating on Kai for no reason. Because they do call Jason the Asian Kai.
You know why?
Why?
You know why? Because the Green Goblin was right.
What?
The Green Goblin was right. You know, when he told Toby, oh, you know, I chose my path and you chose yours. But, you know, they love a hero. What do they love more than the hero?
To watch a hero fall?
To watch a hero fall.
Yeah.
They like, you know, they only fuck with you when you're coming up. But then eventually when you're all the way on top, they just want to see you fall, bro. They don't want you to they're like, all right, bro, you had your shine, next person. You know, they don't want you to stay up there for that long, bro.
Yeah.
And that's weird, bro. Let him have his fucking shine, bro. At least congratulate him, you know what I mean? Like, at least be happy for him. You know, because eventually, obviously, there'll probably be somebody else. But, bro, this is his time, bro.
Yeah.
Let him enjoy it, bro. Like, stop being fucking dicks.
You know, I'll be thinking that too. Like, let's say we get to a certain point where our name, Clown Boys Unnoticed Podcast, becomes an even bigger name than it is right now, to the point where everybody knows who the fuck we are. Because motherfucker Jason, he's kind of known worldwide now, especially because of his whole what's your ETA, like they noticed him already. So I'm thinking, like, what if
shout out New Jeans.
Exactly. What if we end up getting so big to the point when the creators that we thought we fucked with, like, example,
don't fuck with us no more?
Yeah, because we're bigger than them, or we're catching up to them. Would you, like, I feel like I wouldn't be tripping about it. I would be kind of like, yo, what the fuck? But
the thing is like I've heard stories, and I heard a lot of people, you know, successful people, and I will always say this. I will forever say this. Whatever successful people say, they're not just fucking yapping, bro.
Yeah.
They say that because of experience, and they say that because of stuff that has happened to them, bro.
So what did they say?
Bro, like, people turn on you, people start snakes. You see people's true colors when you eventually become successful. You know what I mean? The haters come out.
Yeah.
And sometimes they might be the people closest to you. It's bound to happen, you know? Like,
go.
We haven't seen it.
Yeah.
We haven't experienced it yet.
Because we're not big.
We're not successful.
Yeah.
You know? We're a little big. We're not successful yet.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen, like, the true side effects of being successful, bro.
Yeah.
And we have to listen to them, bro, because they're where we want to be. So we're gonna experience it, bro. But you have to be ready. Like, that's it.
Well, so keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer.
Type shit, bro. I mean, it is what it is. It's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
But as long as you understand who really got your back, you see through people and shit. We should be fine, bro.
I recently have seen the whole hate with
This isn't random.
What?
Hate.
Okay,
We're kind
okay.
of talking about hate.
Okay, with Lunchables.
I know what you're talking about.
So, if you guys don't know what that is, it's KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast's version of Lunchables. How it's more healthy for kids, this and that, whatever. But what I wanted to ask you, because I saw a TikTok about this, about specifically about the pizza Lunchable. Did you ever microwave your Lunchables?
Okay, so this is gonna sound trippy, bro. What I'm about to say.
What do you mean?
I never had a Lunchable until I was an adult.
What the? How old?
I want to say like I was with Abby and shit, bro. Like,
so you was what, 18, 19?
Maybe 20, 21, 22.
This motherfucker did not have what?
I didn't, bro.
Wait, was it because your mom didn't allow it?
It's because my mom didn't allow it, or like she just didn't buy it, bro. Like she, you know, because I think how much are Lunchables like?
It depends.
$10, $5?
Hell no. I think now it's like maybe $3, $4, $5.
First of all, my mom like she would just go fucking eat the schoolie, bro. That's one.
Okay.
I would eat the schoolie. Number two is I think my mom wasn't trying to waste money on pendejadas like that. Like, you know, when my mom bought food, like, she was going with the sole purpose of buying food. You know what I mean?
Like actual food.
Like, yo, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna make that for the week, or
wait, so she never bought frozen food?
No, she didn't believe in that shit. She does not believe in that shit. The only frozen thing that she would buy, the only thing that would be in our freezer was either
waffles.
Hold on. Was either even waffles, but that was even like a newer thing, you know? So she would just, I guess she was just trying to be as smart as fuck with her money, you know?
No, I understand.
Like it would just be frozen meats, obviously, and rare occasion ice cream, popsicles, shit like that.
Yeah.
But we never had
food.
We never had frozen pizza. We never had Lunchables, like frozen chicken nuggets, frozen fries. Like she thought that shit was like fucking ass food. Like what the fuck are you doing? Like I don't know. I think she thought it was like lazy food or some shit. I don't know what the fuck she was going through her head, but we never bought that shit, bro.
Damn.
You know, I had all the other stuff like Go-Gurts, like Danimals. Like,
but that's not frozen though.
But yeah, like, you know, I had those shits, but I've never had a Lunchables when I was younger, bro.
Fuck.
It wasn't until, you know, I was like, you know what? Let me fucking try it. Even Pop-Tarts, bro. I swear to God, bro. I never had Pop-Tarts until I was older. Until I was like, I had my money and I could buy shit. I never had Pop-Tarts, bro.
Fuck. What about when you were a kid? Like, do you ever get like the typical snacks from the deli, like the cosmic brownies, the
bro? Yeah, of course. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, like chips and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But bro, like I never had Pop-Tarts, and I think, bro, like I don't know what the fuck was going through my head. I think I didn't find it like appealing. Like I didn't want to. I thought I didn't think it looked good. You know, yo, that's crazy, right? You know, it didn't look good to me, bro. It looked like too like I knew it was gonna taste like, it looked like fake food to me, bro. Especially Lunchables, it looked fake, bro. Why the fuck am I gonna eat a cracker with cheese and ham and call that shit a fucking sandwich when I can have a real fucking sandwich, bro?
Okay, I see your point.
Why the fuck am I gonna take to school some dumb ass pizza that is not a fucking pizza? It's just a fucking piece of round, like,
tortilla type shit,
looking tortilla and shit with some
sauce,
nasty ass fucking ketchup packet looking tomato sauce, bro, with dumbass cheese. Like, and it's not even actual pizza, bro. Like, it looked fucking like ass. I see people make that shit in front of me, and I'm just like, yeah, like what is that shit?
Okay,
like, bro, it could be microwave, bro.
Okay,
like,
so all right, when you were older, right? Did you eat the Lunchables pizza?
I did.
Okay, did you eat it cold or did you eat it hot?
I ate it cold, bro. That shit was ass.
You should try. So you never like microwaved it?
No, bro.
You should try microwaving it, because that's what I used to do as a kid. I would like, and I only liked the pizza Lunchable. Sometimes I would get the nacho Lunchable.
I fuck with the nacho ones.
Yeah, that's fire.
But I'd see it as a snack. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
It's not what they market it as. Like, it's not no fucking lunch. I'm not saying we talked about this shit. Me and Abby, yo, we thought this shit was gonna be like a short topic and stuff, but it's just getting deep. We talked about this before, cause we saw you ever watch Good Mythical Morning? Good Mythical Morning.
No. What the fuck is that?
No. It's these two guys who, it's kind of like a radio show, like vibe, but video form, and they just try random shit, and they ranked the Lunchables from what's the worst to what's the best, kind of like a tournament type thing. First they tried one, then they tried another. This moves on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, right? And me and Abby were sitting down and talking about, and Lunchables upgraded, by the way.
They did?
They upgraded, yeah. You didn't see like the
No?
upgraded Lunchables? They're like, they have more shit in them and stuff. Like it's like they up their shit, bro.
I didn't know that.
That's crazy to me. How the fuck you not know this?
I don't know, because when I go to the supermarket, I don't physically
that
look.
section.
Yeah.
But so whatever, we saw that shit and then we were like, would we ever send Julia with Lunchables to school? I said hell no.
Yeah.
And then Abby was like, facts. No.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sending Julia to eat some fucking whack ass shit. Like, what the fuck? I could make that shit like, bro, the upgraded versions, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's like chicken nuggets. Fucking chicken nuggets and
Yeah.
shit. A little water bottle and like some like candy and shit, right?
Mhm.
The other one is like a little like Subway sandwich.
What the fuck?
Bro, with like a water bottle, you could put Kool-Aid like powder in there with some candy.
What the fuck?
But like again, I could just make a sandwich
Yeah.
for Julia.
Yeah.
I could just make a sandwich. I could just send her some chips, bro. Like,
And you get the good ass deli meat.
like yeah, like whatever. But I think Lunchables are ass. you go. Where you go? I think
you just, my opinion. Well, I haven't had it in mad long. I'm not gonna lie.
bro, if you try it now, you're gonna fucking hate how it tastes. I know you
Most
are.
likely yes, especially because I can't even eat that stuff anymore. But try the pizza, but microwave it. I'm telling you right now, from what I remember, I used to like that shit all the time as a snack. Obviously, it would not get me full because I was chubby as a kid. I was a fat ass. Yes, I would get the fucking large. Make sure to get the large McDonald's meals every time. That's besides the point.
Wait, what?
That's besides the point. That's besides the point, bro. I always make sure. I always tell my dad, get the large. Fucking dumbass shit. But I'm telling you right now, microwave the pizza, and it tastes a lot better, in my opinion. But overall, would I eat Lunchables again? Hell no. Would I give my kid Lunchables? Hell no. But what people are saying about the whole Lunchly shit,
It tastes like fucking Play-Doh, bro. Like, it's literally Play-Doh. Especially the dumbass pizza. That shit tastes like Play-Doh.
they were saying just because it's less calories or less fat, whatever, does not mean it's good. Like, it's good for you. That's like saying, drink Coke Zero or Diet Coke because it's better for you. That shit's not better for you. It's literally the same thing, but it has no sugar.
It's fucking insane how they allow this and the fact that kids eat this shit, bro, and it's targeted to kids, bro.
Yeah, have you seen the brain rot memes? Me watching the Hawk Tour podcast while eating my Lunchlies, some shit like that.
I have seen that shit, bro.
And well, hold on, you never tried frozen? That's another shit. You never tried frozen
Pizza
or nothing like that. You never had like pizza rolls?
No. Okay. I've tried it, but it was rare, bro. Like rare.
As
like,
a kid.
Like when I tell you right now, it was like once in literally a blue moon, bro. Like that shit was never in the fridge, bro.
But when you tried it, was it good?
When I tried Hot Pockets,
okay,
fire. When I tried frozen pizza, it's just cause like. I don't know.
Cause it tastes like schooly pizza?
I don't know, like, if it's just a me thing, but, like, when I have, like fries, frozen fries, I'd rather just have, like actual fries, bro. Like,
but what you mean actual fries? From where?
Fucking, I'd rather just go to fucking, like, McDonald's or some
But those shits are frozen.
Like, but the thing is, like, it just seems more fake, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it,
Well,
bro.
that makes no sense. How are you comparing?
All right, my fault. Pizza. I should have just said that for pizza. That's the perfect example.
Yeah, okay, I get that. I get
just
that.
have actual pizza,
Because
bro.
it is. I don't know why, but for some reason, frozen pizza tastes good.
When I tried it, bro, it wasn't ass. But at the same time, I was thinking, why didn't we just get actual pizza?
It's just the experience, probably. making it like having it in your house, doing it in your oven or whatever.
It's like a fire movie night thing.
Yeah.
Like or like a get together thing. Cause when I first had frozen pizza, first ever in my life, I was 10 years old. I remember this shit. I was 10 years old. It was the first match of the 2010 World Cup. It was Mexico versus South Africa, and I had fucking frozen pizza, and it was fucking the square shits.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, I took like 2-3 bites, and I felt kind of like weird about it. Like,
oh, did I?
It was like all right, but like it made me feel like sick, low key.
What about what the fries? You never liked the fries?
I never like I don't remember like how.
What about nuggets? You never had like
nah
even Dino nuggets?
No, bro. I'm fucking like not cultured when it comes to that shit.
I used to love Dino nuggets and like regular nuggets. My mom always get that shit, but I think we found out that it was bad for you, so we just stopped buying it. Yeah.
The fuck? Why does my mom not fucking love me? Nah, she just didn't want to buy it. I guess.
What about pizza rolls?
I don't think I ever had that.
Oh my god, bro! When it came to pizza rolls, I guess because I never had Hot Pockets, but I had pizza rolls.
They were fire.
But they were fire, and every time we would go to supermarkets, I would make sure we buy pizza rolls because, bro, that shit would be gone like in 3 days. I would finish that shit because I would vividly remember having like the mini oven, and I would put them in the mini oven. And
wait, the pictures of you as a kid, you don't look fat. Were you like actually fat, or you just ate a lot?
I was chubby, but I don't think I ever showed you pictures of me like being chubby.
Actually being chubby.
I'm talking about when I was in
elementary,
like from like 3rd grade to like 5th grade, 6th grade. I was kind of chubby, but before that I wasn't that chubby because I started like wanting to eat more fucking junk food and shit. But
yo, large meal is crazy.
Yeah, but either way, I'm surprised you never had frozen food because I used to love frozen food.
You used to kill that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I low key as a kid, like I feel like I would have liked it. I probably would have liked it as a kid and shit. Loved it or some shit.
Would you buy frozen food for experience for Julia?
I mean, the most that I buy is Hot Pockets, bro.
And she fucks with it, or you don't give her
Hot Pockets? I don't think I've given her that.
She doesn't ask.
No. She's just asked, bro. The only thing that Julia asked for that's like I guess unhealthy and stuff is like popsicles. Okay. She loves that shit. And
Takis?
Like chips, yeah.
Yeah.
But like mainly her main snacks, I'm not even gonna lie, her main snacks are strawberries, bananas, yogurt, and like cucumbers, pickles. Like she likes like shit like that.
That's good parenting right there. You're not giving her fucking shit like the fucking processed shit.
I give her a mix of both though. Like I'm not gonna, because I feel like she shouldn't like miss out on shit.
Yeah, of course.
But she's a kid, you know.
Yeah.
But now back to the Lunchables.
Oh yeah.
I feel like, you know, it's just money, bro.
Yeah.
Money grab shit, and they're trying to make it seem like
they care.
Bro, everybody who makes something like that, like a product like that, bro, it's just money, bro.
Yeah, of course.
And how they market it as healthy and shit. Like this is literal science, bro. It's it's how they say shit in the packaging, because you can't lie, bro. That's illegal to lie. Like your false advertising, bro. That's illegal, especially like food and shit like that. They take that shit very serious. So you have to word shit in a fucking kind of manipulative way.
Yeah.
Artificial natural flavors. It's the same thing as
artificial
flavors.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, natural coloring or some shit like that. That's like dyes and stuff. Like,
yeah.
You know,
Red 40.
Less sugar. Still has sugar, bro. Just less sugar. Lower calorie. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they market it in a specific way to where like somebody just kind of reads it, kind of goes over it, skims it. They're like, oh, this is good for you. It's all right.
Yeah.
That's part of what they're doing.
But I'm not gonna lie, their ingredients did look better than what they had Lunchables had. But either way, it's still the same. It's still the same thing.
Again, you could just buy a fucking bread, ham, make a fucking sandwich, bro. Why do you have to get that? And then the fact that it has Prime, bro, they know what they're doing, bro. They know exactly what they're doing, bro. They're just trying to get as much money as possible out of this shit with their target audience, which is kids, bro.
I mean,
what are you gonna say, bro?
I'll get it for a YouTube video. We review Lunchables or some shit, and Lunchables versus Lunchables.
If we do that shit, we should low key like do like a little skit in there where I try it and then I just start like like foaming and shit. Like some shit like that. Like, oh, like nah, this shit's disgusting as fuck, bro.
I mean, I'm down.
We should also do a video mixed with that. Us trying all the Lunchables and shit.
Oh, all right, ranking them.
Yeah, ranking them and shit.
I'm down.
First time trying Lunchables ever, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm down.
Because it would be my first time trying them.
Which ones were the only one that you had?
I've had the pizza one. I swear to God, whenever I think
Because you ate it cold.
Shit's nasty.
You ate it cold.
That shit, I don't give a fuck. It's just nasty, bro.
Nah, you ate it cold.
And then it's just crackers with fucking ham and cheese, bro.
I never had that.
I remember fucking kids in my school when they had that. They would take the block of cheese. Like, bro, ew, bro. You're just eating a block of fucking cheese, bro. That's nasty. Then the fucking ham. Like, fucking, the only ones that, like, seemed reasonable was the fucking, like, nachos, bro. You know, they were running.
They had nuggets, too, at one point. I think the small nuggets.
They did?
Yeah.
I never saw that shit. But, like, the nachos reminded me, like, the movie theater nachos. Like,
yeah.
Like, it's like, all right, bro, this is like chips, basically, you know? Even though chips aren't, like, healthy or, you know what I'm saying? They're fucking bad for you, too, but they're chips. You know it's a snack, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, guys, that does conclude the regular segment. And it was a good yap session. Hope you guys enjoyed. But,
yo, comment down your favorite Lunchable. Comment down if Lunchables are ass. Comment down what you think of the new Lunchable, whatever. Let me know what you guys, you know, ate for the Lunchables shits.
With that being said, guys, get your snacks, get your blankets, get your headphones, turn off the lights, get comfortable, and
enjoy the show.
So we're back, guys, from a little break. Just sit back and enjoy this segment. But recently, the whole P Diddy conspiracies have been, coming back.
Yeah, it's all over
on
TikTok and stuff,
and basically all of social media in general. But there's specifically a huge conspiracy going around between Beyonce, Jay Z, P Diddy, and the deaths of Left Eye, Aaliyah, and Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Who Michael Jackson I had talked about before, and how P Diddy was connected to him. If you guys wanna look at that video, I don't remember which one specifically, but I'm gonna put the number somewhere up here. You guys go check that out.
There's also like a lot of conspiracies just based around Jay Z
and Beyonce
with the industry. I've seen a lot of videos
Yeah.
that we could bring up and shit regarding like the conspiracies and stuff.
Alright, so I mean the first thing that we could both talk about, it's about the whole the She Knows song by J. Cole, which came out back in 2013, which randomly out of nowhere got taken down from YouTube.
Yeah, it was like banned in the US.
Yes, exactly. It was weird as fuck. I think now it's back up, like the music video for it. I don't know if like it's on his actual page, but it's back up. But it was weird that it was temporarily blocked from the US while everything was going on.
It literally, the fact that it was at the same time where the whole P Diddy situation, his house getting raided, them finding out more stuff, the tapes, the shit that they found in the house, a lot of people coming out and saying, yo, this is the reason why this happened. You know, a lot of people having testimonies against P Diddy and stuff, and that shit just randomly gets banned in the US. Like, what the fuck?
And that specific song has gone viral on TikTok because of J. Cole saying she knows, rest in peace to Aaliyah, rest in peace to Left Eye, Michael Jackson, I'll see you. And I believe it says right
as soon as I die.
Right as soon as I die. Exactly. So it's a little kind of it is kind of weird, but
and a lot of people also say that song in general just gave him like a weird, creepy vibe.
That's
bro.
what my sister told me. I'm like, but me personally, I don't really get eerie vibes from songs, but my sister, for some reason, she always feels certain like vibes from certain songs or videos that she watches.
Yeah.
But she mentioned that song gave her a weird vibe, like a creepy vibe.
Bro,
for
and
some reason.
she's not the only one, bro. I'm telling you, everybody like all over the TikTok comments. It could just be TikTok comments.
Yeah.
But I mean, your sister's like living proof that people do get like a weird ass vibe from it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just get into how Beyonce, Jay Z have more of a connection to Aaliyah's death than Left Eye, cause 3 days before Aaliyah's death, so she was in Miami shooting for a single called "Rock the Boat." everything went smoothly. The next day they were set to go to the Bahamas to finish up the shoot. And again, when they go, it's all smoothly, nothing goes wrong.
Yeah.
And she was set to fly back home on the 26th of August. But since they finished 2 days earlier, she wanted to leave the next day, the 25th. So when that day comes, they leave in the morning, and her plane was
malfunctioning.
Not just malfunctioning, it was a plane not suited for a lot of people. It was only suited for 6 to 8 people, including the pilot. But her and her crew in total was overloaded with luggage, and obviously them as well added to the plane. So they were about so they were about almost 1,000 or over 1,000 pounds over the limit that they're supposed to be on the plane.
Yo.
And that plane, the company who owns that plane, years before they had problems with similar situations like that, or situations where the plane wasn't supposed to be flying. Like, that company's not valid.
Like, it didn't clear to fly, and they're still allowing flights to go on.
And the company didn't do a good job of doing background checks on the pilots, people flying the planes, and checking the planes if they're valid to fly.
So overall, it was just kind of like a sketchy.
Yeah.
Sketchy airline.
And the pilot, specifically for Aaliyah's plane, he was not suited to fly the plane. He had a fake license, and he was under the influence. Like, they found in his urine.
Oh shit.
And alcohol in his body. So overall, everything was sus up to that point. And Aaliyah, there were witnesses saying how Aaliyah did not want to go on that plane because she was supposed to go on a different plane, like an actual jet.
Yeah.
But for some reason, that I believe that jet got taken by somebody else, so she was stuck with this plane. And somebody in the crew gave her some sleeping pills. So when she got on the plane, she wasn't even conscious. So she was sleeping throughout the plane, and when it took off, it didn't even make it like 200 feet off the ground. Within a minute, it crashed, killing everybody on that plane. So it killed everybody.
Plane crash that killed a rising star in the world of music and film. Reaction today after Aaliyah and 8 others were killed when their plane went down. Good evening. I'm Lauren Glassbergen for Sandra Bookman.
And I'm Tim Fleischer. The plane, just after taking off for Florida in perfect weather, suddenly plummeted to the ground. Investigators now saying one of the engines apparently failed. Along with 8 passengers, Aaliyah, a young Brooklyn native and a talented singer and actress.
She's a beautiful person inside and out, and we're going to all miss her deeply. She will greatly be missed. You know, she had a great impact on many lives, and it's a great experience to be on that one full show that time.
The whole question, how is this connected to
Jay-Z and
Beyonce? So at that time, in 2002, Aaliyah was considered the princess of R&B, and she was somebody who had really, really big potential to basically dethrone Beyonce and be bigger than Beyonce.
Yo, shit.
And we all know from videos that we've seen all over TikTok how, I don't know why, it's weird how every artist who wins a Grammy, they always have to thank Beyonce.
Yeah.
Have you seen the clips of Adele, Megan Thee Stallion, Lizzo? They always
mention Beyonce.
They always say thank you.
And obviously not obviously, but the infamous, like, when Taylor Swift.
Oh, when she won her award, and then Kanye West
stepped in and
was like, hold up, your accomplishment is good, but Beyonce had the best music video of this year.
Yeah.
How basically people are saying, oh, maybe Kanye's saved Taylor Swift. Because there's a whole thing that people say how Beyonce doesn't like it when somebody else is bigger than her, or like she wants to be number one, and I guess in the music industry or whatever.
Yeah.
But besides that, Jay Z at that time wanted to get with Aaliyah, but he couldn't. Everybody wanted to be with Aaliyah at that time, and basically says that maybe Jay Z was mad the fact that he couldn't get with her, so he probably hired somebody with the help of Diddy to kill Aaliyah. So Beyonce's career could thrive.
What the fuck?
So it's mad weird how all this shit's coming out, especially because of the whole P Diddy shit, and it's just weird overall. Like I get weird vibes whenever they like why do they have to thank Beyonce,
yeah.
at every single Grammy award or something? I feel like that's mad weird.
It's hella weird. Even if you watch the video, guys, I mean, I don't know if you want to pull up some of the videos.
Oh yeah, sure.
But you guys could, I mean, y'all could let us know, like,
if we're reaching or not. Again, this is all alleged, because I don't want to get sued for anything, because I did get all this shit from TikTok and like articles and stuff, but again, it is alleged.
We're literally just passing down information.
And I want you guys to know, like, I want you guys to let us know what you think as well, because it's fucking weird.
The one that like makes me feel the weirdest one of like out of all of them, bro, is the Adele one.
Yeah,
because like I've never seen somebody be sad to
win an award.
To win an award, saying that you're the top like singer or whatever like she won. And then automatically, like she's talking about Beyonce, and then she breaks her own award.
Yeah,
which doesn't make sense, bro.
And thank you, Beyonce. You're amazing. Yeah.
Beyonce changed my life. You clearly are the artist of our lives.
Influence on me, Gaga, and our next performer, Beyonce. See, she can do it all. She's a triple threat and one of the most talented people I've ever seen. Beyonce is a beautiful soul.
Say thank you to Beyonce. So, thank you, Beyonce. Encouraging words all the time. It's of my life. It's Beyonce. This album for me. The Lemonade album was just so monumental, Beyonce. It was so monumental.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But
Yeah.
Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Well, did you look into the whole like She Knows? Because I didn't know why She Knows was connected to
Beyonce.
Yeah,
it's because her last name is Knowles.
Oh,
and I think she stands for Sean.
P Diddy,
or I think also
JayZ.
Sean Knows. Sean Knowles.
She knows.
And now again, that could be a reach. That could be a reach.
Yeah.
It could be people are reaching about the whole She Knows song, but the reason why it became such a conspiracy and people are talking about it is because knows Sean, she knows Sean knows.
And there was also interviews of Beyonce talking about Aaliyah's death after, and also just the interactions with Beyonce and Aaliyah.
Female artists out here. Miss Aaliyah, how you doing, girl?
It's so good to see you again.
You too. She's just looking fabulous. What are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Gucci shoes, Gucci. Got a little Indian jewelry working.
Oh, that is hot.
Thank
All right.
you.
Now you've been working it with these movies. Were you nervous?
Very nervous, but I'm real happy. It's something I've wanted for a long time, so to
Yes.
finally make that transition, it's great.
You're doing another movie this summer, right?
Hopefully if things work out, everything will be rolling.
That's
So, yeah.
great. What are you looking forward to seeing?
Tonight?
Tonight, yes.
I want to see D'Angelo perform.
Girl, I'm with you because you know he's fine.
He's fun. He's hot.
All right, back to you, Cisco.
And you know what's funny? This is not the first time somebody like mentions like this conspiracy isn't new, bro.
What you mean?
The whole like Beyonce like killed Aaliyah or like shit like that. Cause I remember me and my coworkers were talking about like fucking music and shit like that, and how Beyonce is like evil and shit on the low. How she's killed multiple people and stuff, and it's because of like some shit where Jay Z cheated on some shit, and how in order for like nobody to find out that Jay Z cheated or some shit like that, the person who he cheated on her Beyonce with, like I forgot who it was, but Jay Z cheated on Beyonce, and the person, the mistress, she got she got killed because Beyonce, like they didn't want to ruin the whole like power couple type of shit that's gonna ruin everybody's reputation. It's gonna look at, oh, somebody cheats on Beyonce, like what the fuck. So
well, I thought it was a known thing though, because I believe, if I'm correct,
that's what I'm saying. It's like, but it's, I guess it's resurfacing now.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
it's been a thing, bro. So it's not like a TikTok-defied, like it's not like a new theory or anything that TikTok made up, bro.
Yeah.
It's like this shit is real, bro. People have been talking about this shit.
And one more thing to basically tie in this whole thing together that I didn't know about, So there were multiple songs that were, you know, being blocked from the U.S., like multiple videos being blocked from the U.S., one of them being Famous by Kanye West. Have you ever seen the video for that song?
I haven't seen the video of that song.
Bro, in that video, it shows, I don't know if they're wax figures or if they're like the actual people. They could be wax figures, but that whole video looks like basically like a Diddy party or like an all-white party. It's like a big-ass bed with celebrities and...
A big-ass bed, bro.
And Trump on one of on the bed as well. Like I said, with other celebrities, they're naked, laying on each other like they're sleeping. And in the middle of the video where the music cuts, somebody's recording the people and you hear heavy breathing. But it's mad random for that song because that song is about making Taylor Swift famous, like talking shit. The video does not match the song, bro.
Let's see it.
And after the whole Diddy shit, it's fucking weird. It's weird as fuck, bro. Again,
Big ass bed, bro. That's the Diddy bed, bro.
Yes, and I can't show everything because of copyright, so I'll show like pictures up on the screen of what's going on in the song. But bro, I'm telling you right now, because I never watched the music video. My sister told me about this because she watched it before. I'm like, how the fuck did I not watch this shit?
Nah, what the fuck? And also the other song, bro. I mean, there's a lot of like songs that came out before, and a lot of rappers that would always throw shots, you know, like Tupac would always throw shots at Diddy and shit. Eminem, all the fucking time would throw shots at Diddy. Kanye West, he would do it on the low.
And the big one, what did Michael Jackson say? Remember?
What did he? Oh, the part. What did he say? I forgot.
It was like when they were investigating him for touching kids, they were like, no, that's the guy. That's the guy next door. It was something along those lines, but he said that. He literally said, nah, it's the guy next door. And P. Diddy lived literally right next door to him.
Fucking hell.
Bro, I'm going to restart the camera, but look, just press play and you're going to be like, what the fuck is this, bro? I'm telling you right now, you're going to be like, fucking shook. Put something down a little bit just so you don't have to worry about the...
Rap is the new rock and roll. We the rock stars. It's been like that now for a minute. It's been like that for a minute, Huddy's the main.
To win a VMA award.
I have a hard time believing that George Bush could be...
Bro, why is this video like this? And this is mad long ago.
This is the whole video?
Yeah. And then look, watch. Just wait till the music cuts out.
No matter how hard they try, we never gonna die. Black people.
Bro, why is it like this?
Somebody's crying?
I don't know. It's like somebody's like heavy breathing. It's literally, look, the rest of the video is like this. Just shows everybody's like unconscious corpse. I mean, unconscious body sleeping. So it's gonna say the names at the end. Look. That was Caitlyn Jenner.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
George Bush. And then look, and then just with a big panel of the whole bed. Again, this was posted. Let me see, 8 years ago.
Nah, bruh.
Did the time go by that fast? No way. Oh no, it's only 6 minutes in. But bro,
6 minutes?
Yeah.
Yo. What the fuck?
And it got blocked for a little bit because I tried to look for it when my sister talked about it, and today it got, I think it came back.
Bro,
up.
and if you look at the list,
those are the people.
They're there
that were at the Diddy parties. But again, I'm not gonna accuse everybody, because people do say that there's different like levels of the party, because I've seen celebrities talk about it and them say how oh, they got invited to a Diddy party, but make sure if you're gonna go to a Diddy party, leave way before anything happens, because that's when everything starts.
The after party is when it gets weird.
Yeah, bro.
And also I don't know if you've seen this clip going around that it was like Diddy announcing some weird shit.
What?
He's like, oh, CPS is coming or some shit like that. All the kids, like, they have to, take them home.
Let me see.
Because the other kids are coming.
Let me see.
And we don't want to get the kids mixed in or some shit like that.
I think I made my point clear. So if child welfare come in here in 30 minutes, that's on y'all. My kid's downstairs. 15 minutes, the kids have to go. Thank you very much. I think I made my point clear. So if child welfare come in here in 30 minutes, that's on
Child
y'all.
welfare.
My kid's downstairs. 15 minutes, the kids have to go. Thank you very much.
This shit goes deep, bro. It's a fucking rabbit hole that obviously once you get deep, it gets a little dangerous to talk about. But yes, so far this is the whole Beyonce, Jay Z, P Diddy connection to these artists' death, and obviously the weird like parties and.
All right, so what I'm gonna talk about right now is a little bit on the lighter side of things, but it's still fucking insane. So I'm gonna talk about the Philadelphia experiment.
What the fuck is that?
Which involves teleportation, time travel, and basically in that kind of area of things, right? Okay. But before I talk about this, I want to bring up a TikTok that was going viral, and a lot of people were talking about it. People were saying, "Yo, time traveler caught on camera and shit," right?
Okay.
I'm gonna show you. And basically, it's this guy who he rents out Airbnbs. One of his Airbnb locations captured motion in the back of in the backyard. But keep in mind, nobody rented out the Airbnb, so why the fuck was there motion in the backyard? He opens the camera. He sees a guy walking, and he's a guy with glasses and the backpack. He sees his shed, the guy's shed. He goes in it, but he never ends up coming out.
What the fuck?
Fast forward to a different time. The fucking Ring camera captures motion again, and this time a different guy comes out with white hair and it kind of looks similar to the guy
That's
that went in. So let me show you the video first, and then let me know what you think.
And this is viral?
Yeah,
This person never seen or never heard of this. Like, it does not sound familiar at all.
This dude's coming onto my property to what looks like rob my
Oh, this
house.
is his house.
But it actually
this
turns
is
out he is a time
his
traveler.
property, his
Let me show you.
Airbnb
I literally
property.
can't even make this up. Like, if I wanted to make this up, it blows my mind. This just happened yesterday. So as you can see, he's wandering around my backyard. I don't know what he's trying to do. Now he's like thinking like where to go. And he actually ends up going into my shed. So you can see he opens it, goes into the shed. So I'm fast forwarding the time so you can see there's no movement. He never leaves the shed. And I'm talking on the camera. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you in my shed? Never answers. He never leaves the shed. I literally was watching it the whole time. So I end up calling the police. You could see in the last one, the police coming through the front yard. And then here's the police coming into the backyard. And you can see they literally go inside. They go inside and I'm talking to them. Then they go inside again. Like they're inside there. And they come out and he's not there. And like I've been watching this backdoor camera the whole entire time and he never left. I really watched the camera the whole time. He never left.
Okay, so boom, that was the first thing, right? Then he quote unquote gets an update of
The guy who went in the shed?
the guy who went in the shed, the time traveler and shit. And then he got this
Update regarding the time traveler that went into my shed and disappeared. And this is gonna blow a lot of people's minds. And if you're still denying that this is real at this point, this is gonna change your mind. So just a quick recap, this guy walks around my backyard, goes to my shed, opens the door, goes inside and disappears. Called the cops came, they went in the shed twice. He wasn't in there. I looked like an insane guy. The cops are like, what is this guy smoking? And you can see he never came back until the next day right here. Notification on my camera that there's somebody in my backyard and this guy leaves my shed. And he looks right at the camera too. That guy left my shed. But here's the craziest part. This looks like the same guy.
It's like an older version of him.
Glasses, whatever. Let's look at the other guy. This was the other guy.
Yeah.
He noticeably aged. Looks like the same guy, but aged. So him again.
Is this real?
Now, so it seems convincing, it seems real, but no, like we don't know if it's real or fake, bro.
Oh, we don't?
We don't know if it's real or fake. Now, it might be a reach, a lot of people are saying time travel isn't real.
Yeah.
But there's obviously the skeptics, the conspiracists saying that time travel is possible, time travel is real. This could be something real, right?
Yeah, because if it's real, then that means that means everything that we know is fake. Like we basically could play with God if that's real.
Yeah, we could play with our whole fucking timeline, bro. But anyways, right? So, because I saw a lot of people review it and say, because with Ring cameras, it's not a constant recording.
Okay. Yeah.
Only when it's motion detected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the whole time that he was quote unquote recording, it skips, bro. It's not like a constant recording. So it could have said that maybe he left. It just didn't catch it.
Okay.
It didn't catch it on camera. You didn't see it. For whatever reason, the camera didn't catch it, right? But then also why the fuck does the other guy look exactly like him, just with white hair? It could have just been a crazy coincidence, or it could have been that he set it up. Okay. For that guy to look exactly like him, or
it could be relative.
Exactly. It could just be set up as well.
Yeah.
But still, he hasn't said if it's fake. Nobody has really said that it's fake. But it also seems kind of crazy for it to be real.
Mm-hmm.
But I have proof of in history, basically some sort of time travel / teleportation happened, and it's called the Philadelphia experiment.
Okay.
So in World War II, a lot of weird experiments were going on during this time. Obviously people wanted to get an advantage in the war. People wanted to countries, they wanted to have some sort of advantage over the other, right?
Yeah.
So on October 28th, 1943, right? This is all claimed by one person, because it hasn't been because it's there, bro. That the fact that this happened is there, but I think a lot of people signed off some sort of secrecy thing that they can never talk about it, whatever went on in the experiment. But there was this one guy who basically kind of exposed it or talked about it.
What's that? What, they basically signed NDAs or some shit?
Something like that, where they couldn't really talk about it and shit. So this guy, his name was Carl Allen.
Carl
Allen, and he's the one who he was on a ship. He was in the Navy, and he was in a ship near another ship, which was the USS Eldridge, which is the one who was gonna go with the like Philadelphia experiment, right? So what the Philadelphia experiment was is there's this destroyer, the ship, and it was gonna be like wrapped or have some sort of device around it, which is like made of copper.
Okay.
And it was supposed to make it invisible.
Okay.
Because when it released all this energy, like this electromagnetic energy, it was gonna block like sonar and radar detection.
Like EMP?
Kind of like an EMP, but it was gonna be like a barrier around the ship so that it couldn't be detected by the sonar or even the naked eye. So it was supposed to supposedly make the ship invisible with some sort of like disruption in the energies that the ship was emitting, and then it was gonna fuck up with the particles and it was gonna be invisible, right?
Okay.
So that was the purpose of the Philadelphia experiment, right? But what this guy claims is that he was on his ship, him and his crew were on his ship, and that they saw the USS Eldridge, and at first it was normal. It had a bunch of people on the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of nowhere, this fog started coming out of the ship. The fog started coming out of the ship. It was green, and it was just like weird as fuck, right? So boom, that starts coming out, and out of nowhere, like some flash happens, and the boat supposedly disappeared. Now this shit sounds fucking insane, bro.
Yeah, it does.
This shit sounds fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds fake as fuck. But anyway, so the boat disappears, and there's claims that this boat with the same fucking description was seen 200 miles away in a Virginia port, which there's claims about that this ship was seen in multiple different locations throughout different times.
But it was kind of impossible because of how long it probably would take, no?
Bro, it was instant. Yeah, like it wouldn't make sense that around the same time it would be seen in different locations and shit, right? So boom. So that was seen there, and it was seen in different locations, specifically in Virginia. It was claimed to have seen with the same description and shit. Then it comes back, right? The ship comes back, and they're kind of confused, right? The people on Allen's ship, right? They go check the ship out, and on the ship they see that the it's like quiet and dead. Most of the crew members are dead. Some of them are like in pain as fuck, and then others were merged into the ship. Now imagine like the house, right? And imagine like bodies merged into the house, like legs sticking out, arms sticking out, and they like fused into the ship, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So basically that was the whole like fucking Philadelphia experiment.
Okay.
And also like how supposedly there were survivors of the ship, and how they just faded into existence. Now again, this seems like a reach, and people are saying that this could have been like just something made up from that guy that saw shit, but he has no history of like being a drug addict. No, like, bro, he's just a regular guy, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Other people are saying that this guy would add extra like to his stories and stuff. He would never like tell like an actual story. He would just kind of drag it. But again, bro, this shit could be real, bro. People could just be saying that it's fake.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to expose the truth and shit. You know what I'm saying, bro?
But again, if that's real, the things that we know about God and stuff, like how time works, that could just be a lie then.
Yeah, but also, bro, everything could change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could also make sense as to why is everything so like scripted, and it seems like it was already
planned,
like predicted. You know what I'm saying? And planned, because maybe somebody's fucking with timelines and they want shit to go a certain way and stuff. And not even, bro, this shit ties into so many other shit, bro. Because I don't know if you knew about the Illuminati game, the Illuminati board game.
The fuck is that? No.
You've never heard about the Illuminati board game?
No.
In the early 90s, 1995, I guess to be exact, there was this board game that released, and it was called the Illuminati board game, right? And it had images of 9/11 happening, on the board game, bro. So how it worked is that you pick a card, and some sort of like catastrophic event is supposed to happen with whatever card you draw. But how the fuck does that make sense if this shit came out in the 90s and 9/11 happened in 2001? And also multiple times, bro, in like cartoons and shit like that, they would throw hints of somehow 9/11 happening and shit like that, bro. I'm gonna show you a couple like I guess examples. So these are examples of basically 9/11 predictions before it even happened.
Okay.
Original Wonder Woman comic, 2 towers going down, Gone with the Wind. You see right here, the 2 towers falling down. Sesame Street, 2 towers. This ad,
bro.
Comics, bro. The card game that I was talking about. Look, and not just the Twin Towers, bro.
The Pentagon and that.
Exact same shit, bro. Illuminati card. Look, The Simpsons, 1997.
This is too much for my fucking brain right now, bro. You know, you don't understand this. This is crazy,
bro. Johnny Bravo, April 2001. Coming soon. Coming soon, bro. What do you mean?
There's no way. There's no way this is real. There's no way this is real.
This shit is weird, bro. Like the fact that shit is scripted and shit. It seems like people are predicting shit. But what if like
it's right in our faces?
Like, bro, some shit like that, bro.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about all this. It's too much. But like in a way that I don't know how to comprehend it because it's too like it's crazy.
And the fact that I mentioned this shit and it ties into everything else is kind of crazy. Yo, this is like high talk, like, and we're not even fucking smoking anything, bro. Let me know what you guys think. If we're just bugging, we're like on some crazy. But like, bro, like it's right there, bro. How does that make sense, bro?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, it's like too coincidental. The fact that so many fucking old cartoons, old like comics and shit like
Reset
that
the camera.
was hinting at an event that was supposed to happen, bro. Like,
yeah. I'm gonna follow up that creepiness with a Mexican urban legend. So this urban legend comes from Oaxaca, Mexico.
Oh shit.
Where my dad is from. So it's like it definitely hits home. So there's this alleyway in Oaxaca called El Callejón del Muerto, which means dead man's alley in English.
Oh shit.
So it's a very well-known legend in Oaxaca. For the people who live there or from there, have relatives from there, they probably have heard it before. It basically got its name from a crime that happened back in colonial times. So keep in mind, during these times, there was no streetlights like how we have right now. What they would use for light during the nighttime, they would use oil lanterns. You know what those are?
Yeah, the ones you hold like this.
And the ones that
has
we
a little
see in
flame.
movies, like the Harry Potter movies or whatever.
Yeah.
At night, there were these night watchmen called serenos, and they would be the source of light for people.
Like guide people?
Not even just that, they would they would patrol the streets and they would help the community out. Like if you needed the time, you would ask the sereno if there was an emergency or if there was a crime that happened. You would tell the sereno so they can tell other people as well, other serenos, so the police could come, shit like that.
Yeah.
And so on the night of the crime, it was a very foggy night, and the only light that was outside was the serenos, and all you could hear is the footsteps of them patrolling the streets. And at midnight, there was a final chime from like an old cathedral clock tower that started to ring.
Yeah. And
Once that the chime ended, all you heard was disturbing ass loud ass scream of a man in pain, and followed by howls and the barks of dogs. So once it became silent, all you see is a silhouette of a man running to the direction of a temple. It said that this man that was running ran in like an abnormally fast way. It kind of looked supernatural, like how fast he was moving, and he was also holding a lantern as well. So he was on his way to this temple to get this priest, and he basically told the priest that there was a man that was stabbed, a sereno that was stabbed, and he wanted to give his final confession to the priest before he dies. So the priest agrees. He follows the guy with the lantern to the alleyway where the guy was stabbed. When they get there, he sees the sereno on the ground, laying flat on the ground.
Yeah.
And he goes up to the guy while the guy who brought him there stays back, just holds his lantern. He stays like a couple feet back, and he goes to the guy that's dying. He listens to his confessions, prayers. That goes on for like a long while till he dies. But the priest couldn't really see the man that was dead, like his face, because of how dark it was. So he calls the guy who brought him there. No response. He looks back, and the guy is gone. All you see is the lantern, right? So he picks up the lantern. He goes to the dead body. He looks at his face, and the guy laying down that's dead was the same guy
that took him
to the body. So what?
I get it, bro.
What?
The guy who fucking got killed, but his spirit took this guy to the crime scene of his body.
So he could give his final confessions.
What the fuck?
Now, the crazy thing is, after this whole thing, weird shit started happening to the priest. So after the confession, like after that whole incident, he was obviously shook. He didn't know how to comprehend it.
Yeah.
He came down with a horrible ass fever to the point where he almost died. Luckily he survived. But after he recovered, the ear that he heard the confession, he became deaf in that ear. And then ever since then, legend goes is that still to this day people say that they see a silhouette of a guy around that area, around that alleyway, walking the nights of Oaxaca. And it's just overall it's just crazy, bro. Like,
yeah, that's a fucking
I don't know if it's scary or if it's something like that's beautiful, like a good sign or whatever. But yeah, bro.
This I've seen multiple shit, like not multiple shits, but I've heard of like, somebody helping somebody solve a mystery, like a spirit doing that and shit, you know. And recently, there's been this lady going viral on TikTok, right? It kind of relates to this and shit. So her name is I think her name is Taylor.
Okay.
Oh, Katie Santry. And recently she's been going viral on TikTok because she randomly posted that there's some paranormal activity going on in her house, right? Some paranormal shit going on in her house, specifically in her like little office area, which is closer to the backyard. It's like there's a desk and it's kind of like a porch looking thing, and it has glass windows looking out to the backyard, right?
Okay.
But that's her workspace. And she decided to record a TikTok, because she had TikToks before, but she recorded a TikTok and saying how like she doesn't know if somebody broke into her house or what the fuck, but basically her laptop was like if somebody punched it, and a lot of her items were moved on her desk. And she's just like, what the fuck? But there was no signs of somebody breaking in, and nothing like that. No windows shattered, no doors open, no doors were picked at. It was just like her shit was fucked with, right?
Yeah.
So she decides to like, I guess she just posted it, right? That's what she did. But then she also added on to it randomly that she dug up a hole in her backyard, and that she found something weird there, right? There was something weird that she found. A little update, she posts more TikToks, and it turns out that there's a rug in that same hole that she decided to dig up, right?
A rug?
A rug. Bro, when you think of a rug, bro, why the fuck
would you
bury a rug?
Yeah, it's mad specific.
Which was her initial thought. Why the fuck would there be a rug buried in my backyard? Right? So she obviously finds it weird, and she's kind of conflicted. She doesn't know if she's gonna dig it up or not. But the viewers, they're like, yo, you gotta dig that shit up, bro. Like, there could be a fucking body down there.
Oh my god.
Right? And boom, she decides to dig more of it up. She realizes that it's actually deeper than what she thinks. Like, it's fucking deep down. She decides to call the cops. right? She calls the cops. The cops come investigate a little bit. Just 2 policemen. They come. They see and they're like, "Yo, this is that ass a fucking rug, bro." And they find it weird as fuck. As much as she finds it weird.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, we might need an excavator to dig this out. We're gonna call like the forensic team, like basically investigators, right?"
Yeah.
They bring in canines that are trained to smell dead bodies, not drugs. These canines are specifically trained to smell cadavers and to mark the spot of where the dead bodies are. The cops come with the canines. Both of the dogs sat in the same spot where the rug was found, and that's the spot they marked, right? So they marked that spot. That's when the whole team comes, and the fucking what do you call it? The excavators. They come, they dig it up, and apparently they just found a rug. That's all they found.
Okay.
But the thing that's like weird is the fact that if it was really just a fucking rug, then why the fuck would the dog stop there?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. So what a lot of people are commenting down and saying is that maybe they found more. It's just that she can't say it because it's an ongoing investigation now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like that's evidence now, and she can't say anything because like
and that's why there was paranormal shit going inside of her crib.
Bro, that's what people are saying, bro. That they wanted her to find this shit, bro. The spirit wanted her
to find the body,
to find the rug, and which led to the body and shit or whatever it was.
Because even though there might not be, let's say there's not a body, maybe the rug can have some type of forensic evidence on the rug that they could search and then
maybe
tie it to somebody.
Exactly, bro.
That's fucked.
And then I guess the social media investigators and stuff saying that how she had a next door neighbor, and how sometime around the same time, because she recently moved to that house. She purchased that house, and how around the same time that she was moving, the next door neighbor was had a house boarded, it was boarded up, and how it was under investigation because I think there was a murder that happened near that area.
Do you have a video of
the TikTok and shit like that? Yeah, I do.
Going on?
Yeah. Of course, bro.
That's so fucked.
And again, bro, this is a lot of people are talking about this shit, bro.
I think my house is haunted and I'm freaking out. I'm literally shaking. This is my sunroom. This is where I work. I sit here every day. There's a playroom here, doors here. This is the space. I worked in here last night until about 6:30. Everything was fine. Shut my laptop. We close these doors so the dogs don't come in here at night. No one is in this room. I'm down this morning to work. The screen shattered.
Boom.
This stuff down here. This hanging off. But the fucking kicker for me is that that only goes on this shelf and only goes on this shelf ever up here. Why? I've never put it there. I don't put it here. My phone sits there when I work. Why was that there? Here's the next bit of important information. So we're building a fence, and back here we dug a hole. There is a rolled up carpet buried underground.
Boom. So that's how it started, right? That's how it started, and then everybody was just telling her, yo, you gotta fucking check this shit out.
I'll move it.
You see the tassels and shit.
Yeah.
How deep is that? At least 2 feet?
Almost,
Oh, right now. I bet you it's deep.
Boom. So that's obviously, calls the cops.
Potentially, yeah.
You guys all keep telling me just to go dig it out. It's not that easy, okay? It is so deep. Let me show you again.
God damn.
Bro, what if
Everyone's
it's
saying
a
it's burlap.
huge rug,
It's
bro?
fucking
those rugs you have at the gym.
Yeah.
Or not the
And
gym.
I think it goes back that way.
Kind of like
Also,
that,
to everyone
but
who's really fucking
you know what I'm
upset
talking about, bro.
us cutting down this tree. Same. The call falls.
Then, obviously, they ended up bringing the dogs.
Okay. So I'm sitting outside with my friends, who were actually the ones that were here for the dig party, and trying to decompress from everything that's happened. My anxiety is so high, and
mine will be too.
I cried on TikTok Live with 100,000 people, and I'm going to insert here the video of the dogs marking It was already on live, and that's why I'm basically going to share everything that is already out there in the world. And then anything that happened essentially after the police told me to turn off the camera will remain in the hands of the law. They will be here tomorrow to dig.
And this is 3 days ago. What the
and-
fuck?
Yeah, bro, this is recent.
Yeah, but here is the video of the dogs hitting.
That's insane.
Not one. But two. Two dogs. The same exact spot, bro.
Yeah.
The same exact spot.
Low
shit.
low key, the one dog was over here. No dog over here could be the length of the rug.
Shit. But also, this shit got so big that the news even decided to cover it, and she was on the news, bro, for this shit. Yes, bro. Like, this shit is still an ongoing thing. Like,
So they definitely found some type of body. Because why would the cops tell it to stop recording if it's nothing, if it's just a rug? So yeah, that's weird. And it's weird how the weird shit started happening in her house before that.
and the ghost,
Yeah.
or the spirit or whatever, like, was low-key like telling her, yo, like, there's some bad shit that happened here, bro.
Yo, let us know, guys, if something like that has ever happened to you guys. Maybe a relative you guys know, or maybe something that you've seen. Comment it down. I would love to read them, but that's insane, bro.
Yo, and also comment down if you think like what do you guys think about that case and shit, like, or is it even a case, or like, did she really not find anything, like, were the dogs just tripping? I don't know. I feel like there's so much evidence to that shows that low-key there's something there, bro.
There is.
All right, moving on to like my topic now and shit. So what I'm gonna talk about right now is the Travis Walton alien abduction story.
Oh, okay.
So,
I love alien abduction stories.
So this guy Travis Walton, he was on the Joe Rogan podcast. There was a documentary made on him. Like, he's one of the most known and like one of the earliest like alien abduction like stories that went crazy viral, and everybody was talking about it.
Okay.
Because of how vivid and like what he experienced and what he remembers experiencing.
Like, it was very, very descriptive.
Like, yeah, hella descriptive, bro, how he says it and shit. And I think he tells the story the same every single time.
All right.
So this happened in 1975. It was a Wednesday, November 5th to be exact.
Okay.
And Travis Walton and a crew, it was a total of 7 people, and they were working in the forest, right? They were log like choppers and shit. So they were out there just chopping trees and stuff, and they were in the Turkey Springs area. This happened in Arizona, Snowflake to be exact, Snowflake, Arizona. So they were out chopping trees. They were working. They had a long ass day. The sun was going down. They decided, all right, we're gonna call it a day. Let's just get out of here. They all ended up going in the same car, the same truck, right? They started driving, trying to go back to, the main road, I guess, where everybody parked or where everybody was at, just trying to go home. And they see a bright light in the forest. And they're kind of confused, but also scared, because they think, damn, what if this shit's a forest fire?
Okay.
What if, like, the fire's going on right here and we're not going to be able to get out, right? So they're kind of shook. As they're getting closer to the light, they realize that it's not a fire. They get like about 40 feet away from the whatever it was, and they see that it's a UFO, a flying saucer. How they said that, they described it as 2 pie pans, one like this, one like that,
Okay.
and a dome on top, like the basic like
UFO type ship.
exactly like that, bro. And with like golden light coming from underneath, being separated by like silver, like, so it was silver and it had like golden light coming down from it,
Like the pictures that we always see online and stuff.
exactly like that. I'm gonna show you exactly what they like saw and what they described. I have
Okay.
like screenshots and shit. So this is how they described it. This is exactly what they saw.
Okay.
Right? You see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Travis Walton decides, he was known to be a sketchy type of person, and he said it himself.
Like, he doesn't believe in these type of things.
Not that, but like he like kind of brave, I guess you would say, right? So he decided, yo, let's get closer to this thing. And they didn't want to do it, so he steps out of the truck and he goes closer to see what the fuck it is.
By himself?
By himself, bro. He's on some
bugging.
Bro, it's crazy. He goes closer to the object and shit, and he looks, and he said that it was about like 20 feet wide, like 13 feet tall, and it was just fucking big, right? Looks at it out of nowhere, this like fucking blue beam of light goes to him, and everybody in the truck said that it sent him flying, bro, like 10 feet, bro. It sent him flying, and that initially what he felt was like some sort of like if he got electrocuted, like from his face like down to his chest and shit, and that he remembers it like pushing him OD, and he felt like it like burned him like a little bit, right? From there he passed out. The guys that were in the truck, they dipped.
They left him?
They left him, bro. They saw that shit and they left.
Oh man, what the fuck?
That's the same shit I said when I was doing fucking research on this shit, right? They decided to leave. They saw that the UFO wasn't following them. They're like, fuck it, we gotta go back for this motherfucker. Like, how the fuck do you decide now you're gonna go back for him, bro? Like, you should have said, bro, you should have gotten him like when he got zapped and shit. But they went back for him. They saw the UFO wasn't there no more. Like, it was gone, and there was no signs of Travis either. There was no signs of him. So they go back. They end up calling the authorities and shit. First person who like responded to and was on the like case and shit was Sheriff Marlon Giuseppe, something like that.
Okay.
And he had said that he believed them because when he got there to the spot, they looked like convincing. They like were in shock. They were like fucking, oh my gosh, bro, like this shit just happened and shit, right? And how he said that before in the area, he's like, that area was basically known for
UFO
sightings, and how he personally has seen some weird shit in the sky.
Even the cops saying this shit, bro.
So like he wasn't like it wasn't like something crazy and shit that they said. It seemed understanding and believable and shit, right? So boom, the investigation starts. Volunteers, a bunch of cops, 50 plus people start looking for Travis. It even got so deep to like helicopters. For 4 days straight, they were looking for Travis, bro. On the fourth day, his family members started suspecting his coworkers or friends, whatever, that they might have killed him, and they were just using this shit as like
a cover up.
As a cover up. Oh, he just did this, or maybe some sort of crazy accident happened, and they didn't want to get in trouble, so they were just saying this story, like, oh, he got abducted by a fucking alien, right? So that happened. On the fifth day, which was, I think, November 10th or 9th, on the fifth day of him being missing, he ends up gaining consciousness again, and he appears in a random ass fucking highway, random ass street. Travis, he looks up and he sees the golden light, and out of nowhere it just like shoots up into the sky. He gets up, he goes to he continues walking, sees a gas station, picks up a payphone and calls his brother. They're like, yo, what the fuck? Where the fuck have you been and shit? And how he doesn't remember anything, right? Right now, his brother picks him up, takes him to his crib, about to take him to the doctor, right? When he takes him to the doctor, bro, the doctor literally confirmed that he lost 10 pounds. He lost 10 pounds in the matter of like only 5 days and shit. He lost 10 pounds. His eyes were bloodshot. And basically he was just like out of it and stuff, right? He ends up getting some sort of memory back and some sort of recollection of what happened. But the only thing he remembers is he got zapped, right? He got zapped. He passed out. He remembers that. Him feeling like some sort of burning sensation all over his body, like if he got like electrocuted by lightning or some shit. And then he remembers him waking up in the ship. He remembers him waking up in the ship. He said that he didn't panic at first because he saw a square rectangular light
So he thought it was like,
in the ceiling.
He thought it was maybe the doctors or
He
something.
thought it was the hospital. He
Okay.
thought he had woken up in the hospital, and how he saw 3 figures next to him, but he wasn't really looking at them. He was just kind of like hazy and like tripping, that he didn't pay attention to who the fuck was around him. He just assumed that it was doctors and nurses.
Okay.
So he wasn't tripping out at first, and then he gained a little bit more consciousness. He looked up, and there was like some sort of like device on him, like some kind of like shiny plastic metal looking thing, aluminum thing on his chest, right? It was like this, and then he looked, and then he saw 3 figures, and one of the figures was like staring him dead in his eyes, and he described them as like the basic like alien looking person and shit.
Gray with big black eyes.
It wasn't big black eyes though. It was like big eyes but brown eyes. It had like imagine a human like clear brown.
Okay.
But just
really
like big as fuck.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you a picture of what he described them as and shit. And this is exactly what he saw when he saw the.
Yo, this sounds believable as fuck. This is like, I'm not gonna lie, because you talked about a different alien abduction story before, like the couple, but this sounds even crazy,
like
more believable.
so this is the device that he saw on his body and shit.
Yeah.
And then the first gaze that was looking at him.
What
and stuff.
the fuck? And they had an orange shirt.
So it was 3 of them, and they all had an orange jumpsuit looking thing, right? So he got scared. He got up. He's just trying to fucking hit them with. He picked up like some sort of glass like container, and he was about to hit them with it. They kind of like didn't say anything. They just backed out and left the room. Right? They left the room. That's when he put the glass thing down, and he decided to walk out of the room in the opposite direction of from where they got out from. Right? It was a different door. From there, he continues walking into like some sort of round like hallway, and he ends up in another room with a silver chair. He sees like the outline of the room, and he sees like a small silver chair. He described them as like being like 5 feet tall, like very small, not really like tall as fuck. And then he sees the silver chair, and it's a small chair. And as soon as he steps into the room, it turns into like some sort of hologram with a bunch of different stars all over. Then he comes back, and then it disappears. Goes in, the hologram. Backs up, it disappears, right? He eventually decides to walk in there. He sits down, and it looks like some sort of planetarium, bro. Like, and the chair has like controls and stuff, but he doesn't know what anything does. So he starts like fucking with it. He decides to just get up because he has no idea what the fuck he's doing. But that kind of sounds like some sort of like map. Like some
the universe.
So the universe or like the galaxy and shit. Like, oh, this planet is here, this planet is here, bro. Like, it sounds like if you ever watched Treasure Planet, have you ever watched that movie?
No, I never watched it, but I know what it is.
Like, there's this scene where he opens like the map to the treasure because they're finding some sort of treasure, and it's in Treasure Planet. That's why it's named that. And the map shows like the space and shit, and like it's like a fucking big ass hologram and stuff like that. And like you click on the hologram of wherever you want it to go. I'm gonna show you, bro, just because you can see. But like,
this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is actually insane. And usually I'm more skeptical with alien abductions and stories, but this just sounds so believable. Like, I'm getting like a happy feeling, but also scary feeling as well. Okay.
Like look.
Okay.
Like that, bro, with all the planets coming around and shit.
I was gonna say kind of like in Across the Spider-Verse, whenever they're he's showing Miles the
kind of like that
universe of like all like every alternate universe that everybody has or whatever. But
even in the movie Prometheus, Alien or whatever, Alien Prometheus, like the same shit, bro. I just imagine that being so fucking trippy, bro. Like you could see like
everything,
like the galaxy, bro. Like a map for the galaxy is crazy, bro. So whatever, he realizes that he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
He gets out
of the room, and then when he gets out of the room, that's when he ends up seeing like another type of being, right?
That's not like that?
That does not look like them. It looks like a human.
What the fuck?
It looks like a human and shit, but it had a blue jumpsuit on, a helmet, and the weird thing about the human though was that it had like perfect skin, and it had like bright yellow eyes, like golden eyes, bro. Like the same eyes like in fucking Just some bright ass yellow eyes, bro. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't say anything to him, but he just follows him. He tells him to follow him, so he follows him and shit. They step outside of this like silver saucer, and it's into like this sort of hangar. You know what a hangar is?
A hangar?
Like in the military where the planes stay at. It's like a military hangar.
Yeah.
So, and it's huge as fuck. Keep in mind the ship is big as fuck, and this shit was like extremely bigger compared to the ships. And he looked around, and there was multiple
of these ships
and shit. It followed the human creature, whatever it was. It took him to a different room with 2 other ones. It was another guy, same like perfect skin, golden eyes, and a woman like with perfect straight hair, golden eyes, and like perfect skin, right? And they all had blue jumpsuits on. Keep in mind the other people had orange. These motherfuckers had blue. They tell him to lay down on the bed, and they put a mask on him, and then that's the last thing he remembers. The next thing was him waking up
in the highway
and shit. But yeah, bro, he was gone for 5 days, and to him, he only thought,
bless you.
He thought that he was gone for only a couple hours.
That's crazy. It just makes me think and believe that there's fucking other beings out there. It's not just us,
bro. That's fucking. It's fucking scary. The fact that you could just get fucking kidnapped by fucking like a creature. Imagine, bro. Like what the fuck they did to him, bro. They took him for 5 days, bro. Like the fuck did they like?
They probably examined him. Because that's probably the only reason why they would abduct people.
And the human looking motherfuckers, what are they?
Different types of humans.
Different types of fucking humans somewhere else, bro.
And it's possible, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to believe that we're the only ones.
We probably look disgusting to them, like low key. Like if you think about it, bro.
Like hearing this story, I want to be abducted by an alien.
Yeah, you're bugging.
Why?
Better get fucking rods inserted in your ass, bro. Like yeah. Like you never know what the fuck they're gonna do to you, bro.
Bro, but at the same time, I feel like they don't do that to like fucked up people or some shit. I don't know.
Well, bro, you don't know that. Like you're probably just the fucking the zoo theory or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the fucking that Earth is just a big ass vivarium or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
oh my gosh.
You're just a test, bro. This is all just a test.
What do you think?
Wake up.
Did you think?
Wake up. Nah, I should. Huh?
Did you think it was real? Or do you think it's real?
His story, the guy tells it to say, oh. They ended up getting polygraph test, a lie detector test
on him,
on all of them.
The
6 people that was with him and Travis himself, they all passed it, bro. The guy said that he was telling the truth. They passed the fucking lie detector test, bro. How could 7 people tell the same lie, bro, and not lying? They passed the lie detector test.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
If it was one person, like, maybe he beat the lie detector test. It was 7 people.
At least one person could have like fumbled the polygraph test, but that's
I think one person he was like overwhelmed and he wasn't fucking with the lie detector person, so he refused to take the test. But the other people, they passed it, bro.
That's still OD though. 6 people,
just 5 people
lying and all passing the line.
Yeah, 6 people. Yeah.
That's insane. Again, because think about it. Let's say the story's legit, right? And aliens are real. Wouldn't you want to know that? Like, wouldn't you want to... Like, it sounds crazy being abducted by an alien, but wouldn't you want to get the fuck out of here?
To experience that?
Not even just that. Just try to befriend an alien just so you could get the fuck out of this fucking shithole. Because what if their planet... What if everything everywhere else is way better than here, but we're just stuck here because we're pieces of shit destroying the whole planet?
What about your family? What about
obviously
your friends?
We'll bring our family and friends.
They said nah. Oh, you ever heard about that shit?
Fuck.
That question, like, what would you do if an alien came out of nowhere? Was like, I bet, but let's explore the universe, but give me 10 years of your time to explore the whole universe. In 10 years, you come back to Earth.
In 10 years, no, I don't think I'll be able to. 10 years? Nah, I don't want to, nah. Because anything could happen in 10 years. Somebody could die. Something could happen that I won't be there for, and I want to be here for everybody. But I'm just saying, because I would want to bring my friends and family, like the close people in my circle, like with me and stuff. Like, yeah, obviously it wouldn't be that easy.
I'll be like, yo, you tripping, bro? What the fuck, yo? We
You wouldn't want to do that?
Like, but like, yo, it'd be crazy, bro. Like,
it would be crazy, but wouldn't you want to get the fuck out of here?
yeah, but yo, what the fuck are the problems over there, bro? Because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be a perfect world and shit.
Obviously,
like,
but
and like, what the fuck? What are they gonna look like? Like, yo,
aliens?
Yeah, like fucking have tentacles or some shit. Like,
nah,
how the fuck are we even gonna like? Yeah, like, is it gonna be weird and shit looking at them, or like maybe that's why they're not, visible to us, because they're gonna be like creepy looking or some shit.
Well, they always say, like, whenever like if we built, like, ants can't comprehend humans. They can't comprehend that we built a highway near their ant farm. They can't comprehend this. So it's kind of like that. If we were to see somebody that's not human to us, we wouldn't be able to comprehend it.
This shit would be weird, yo.
Yeah. But to follow up with some creepy videos to end my part, I have 2 videos that are viral. So one of them is involving an EMT, 2 EMTs to be specific.
Shit.
So this guy's name is Japreep, and in the video he says that he had to stop his the ambulance because he was riding the ambulance. He was driving, and then he looked in his rear view mirror and he saw a face in the back. Because you know how in the back of the ambulance there's like the little room where the paramedics bring in like whoever's injured to like take care of them. So we saw a face in the mirror, and it freaked him out. He stopped with his other EMT partner, and in the video they're like at a distance. They're explaining the situation, and in the video you end up seeing some, I guess, like a ghost figure pass by in the back of the EMT. It's a little blurry,
Like of the window and shit.
yeah, it's
like,
blurry, but you could see something pass
shadow.
by, and it could be real because it's an EMT worker, unless it's some type of like movie promotion. But I didn't see nothing about nobody talking about a movie regarding these 2 people, and this motherfucker's not an actor. So you can let me know what you think, if it's real or fake.
Okay.
I find it pretty creepy, and you guys can let me know as well.
Let's see.
All right, so I'm not sure how to
It's happened in Tennessee
how
as
to
well.
talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like, I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here. I'm not trying to go back near this truck.
He's scared, bro.
Shit, I would be scared too.
No, hey, on it. I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like, it just, oh shit. Like, it just flew open, like, can y'all, oh. Nah, what the
What the fuck was that, bro?
Did it again? Hold up.
Nah, hell no. Fuck that. Nah.
What do you think?
Nah, I don't. Why did it do the same shit twice, bro? That shit looks like maybe like a light is doing something, or like something in the, maybe like something is reflecting in the camera or some shit. Like, it could be something to do with that, because they did the same movement exactly the same twice. So I don't know, but he was fucking tripping out.
He's an EMT worker. Why would an EMT worker risk his?
Well, why would he be doing that? The fuck is he doing? I don't. Yeah, he seemed genuinely scared too. I don't know.
I'm still kind of iffy on it too, but I have another video as well. So before
that video was pretty good. It made me like
anxious.
Yeah, like it was suspenseful.
It's because when he left the fucking camera in the ambulance, right?
Yeah, I thought something was gonna happen there.
I thought something too. Like, I was like, yo, don't tell me it's a fucking jump scare. So there's this YouTuber named Paranormal Nightmare. Her real name being Kathy Gallinger, and basically goes on to say that she's been experiencing some paranormal stuff. It's been going on for a while because he has made videos on her in the past.
Yeah.
Like closet doors opening, stuff flying, just weird shit. I have one video to show you, and there's also videos of her dog, her little like chihuahua acting weird. She has 2 cats as well. There's one video that was posted before, and then I'm gonna show you a video that was posted recently. So this is an old video.
I'm hearing noises in the basement, like the drums. I'm trying to be brave, like everyone said. It's just me and the dog in the house tonight. Oh my god. You heard that, right? Okay, I'm gonna be brave. I'm going downstairs. Okay. Nobody here. Hello?
Yo,
the drumsticks are on the ground. That's not...
Oh shit, that shit fucking tripped me out. Oh my gosh.
Upstairs. Oh no.
That shit fucking scared me.
So that was one video, right? An old video before. And then there's recent videos of her cats acting up. There was a video where her cat is like on the, it's like in the, I think there's a camera like in the kitchen, and the cat's on the floor, and out of nowhere you hear the cat hiss like really, really loud at nothing. Jumps on the counter and starts acting a little weird. But some people say it could maybe just be the cat acting a little weird, because that sometimes cats be doing some weird shit.
Yeah.
But then there's another video of a cat looking at these dolls, and in the video you see like some type of mist or fog form where the dolls are at, and then the cat gets spooked. Like, once it disappears, the cat gets spooked and runs away. So that one is like believable as fuck, and it could be some type of sign of some like ghost or something.
What the fuck?
And it's probably gonna show you some videos of like beforehand as well, but
I bet. Yo, this is crazy.
Let me screen record just so I have it on.
Explain.
Shout out Nuke's.
Only her cute little dog Lucy, but also her cats Salem and Stormy as well.
This is the first one.
Cat's tripping out.
Right there, it started hissing. Spooked out by something. Right? Again, this could be just like a cat acting weird.
Yeah.
But
My cat be doing that.
this next one, pay attention to the dolls as well.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Salem appears to be spooked and is keeping a close eye on an old doll. Then an ominous dark cloud of smoke appears out of thin air, frightening the cat and sending it dashing away in fear. Kathy believes that her collection of antique dolls might have spirits attached to them. She thinks that these spirits might be causing the terrifying activity in her home. But what do you think? I highly recommend checking.
What do you think?
Where the fuck that smoke come from, bro? Could it be like a smoking machine hiding behind the dolls?
But why would
Why would the
I don't think the cat would be scared of a smoke machine. You think so?
the noise?
Oh, low key.
I did hear a noise, or that was a cat.
There was no noise. It was a silent video. For what I saw, I think.
They could have made a loud noise and just scared the cat away.
Probably,
I mean, I don't know, bro. But we might be thinking about it too much, bro, and just trying to explain everything. But
yeah,
like, what if that ass like that was some fucking spirit or some shit?
Yeah. But guys, that does conclude this yeah favorite segment, the scary segment. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 125. But before we do end the podcast, Patreon shoutouts and supporter shoutouts.
Yo, I feel like this is one of my favorite episodes.
Mine too.
We went crazy. Even on the regular segment, like we were
going crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Arnulfo Mendez. Shout out to Ran Yakuma, Tere, Brian Esquivel, Gustavo, Brian Diaz, Deku, Anita Bonita, Mando Biltron, Tita, Brianna and Marcos, Nadia Alston, Analisa Melculo, Bree, Leslie with the pink hair, Luis Arrevallo, El Vergudo, 803 Carlos, Chiquilina Lopez, Stephanie Perez, De La Comes Toda, Guadalupe, Juan Pavahue, Anaí, Alvaro Morales, a.k.a. El Ceviche, Eric Mendez, Ronaldo MD, The Throat Goat, Teroso Elano, Rosamel Fierro, D'Amico Bucua, Juan Medina, Jesus Chavez, Dragon 430, Maribel Lara, Paco Herte, Alex Manriquez, Jocelyn Harrison, Jin, Jose Aguilera, Jose, Jaime Albavera, Abel Mendoza, Zia Jesus, Miguelito, and Jennifer Montalongo.
And that Space Guy?
And that Space Guy. We fucking love you guys.
Yo. For our patrons, keep a lookout for this week, the end of the week. So after this episode is posted, a Patreon episode will be posted for you guys, a reaction to a scary movie. And again, hopefully another scary movie reaction sometime this month as well. And obviously in the upcoming weeks, future, whatever. But shout out to It's Simply Melody on Instagram. She says, hey guys, big fan of the podcast. Been watching it for about a year and a half. I want to say just couldn't follow or show support. But I'm out of the situation I was in, and your podcast helped me a lot over the past year. So I just wanted to say thank you and to keep up the good work. I'm like 3 episodes behind, so that's my fault. But I'm gonna catch up. Don't worry, bro. You can take your time. As long as you watch everything, that's all I care about. When I first started listening to the podcast, I started from the oldest episode you guys had on Spotify and just worked my way up to the most recent one. And I was kind of mad when I caught up because I was like, fuck, now I gotta wait for the new episode to come out. Now I watch on Spotify and YouTube since YouTube gets the podcast quicker, and I like watching the clips or looking at the photos you guys include. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up my yap session, but thank you guys for being amazing dudes and putting out sick content. I can't wait to see what's coming in the future. Shout out to you, Melody. Thank you for the
Melody.
Love. Shout out to Stop Harassing 4198. This is my first podcast watching y'all. Oh yeah, this is my first podcast watching y'all. Found y'all during my wake and bake while I was on Facebook Reels.
Facebook.
Yeah, scrolled through the whole reel section and decided fuck it. I'm gonna look them up. W Podcast.
Hey.
Shout out to, I believe this is Jennifer. Her name is Jennifer on Instagram.
Shout out Jennifer.
And I think they want a birthday shout out. Hey, good morning, guys. Saludos desde SC. I think that's South Carolina, maybe. I love y'all podcasts. I love listening to people that understand how I be thinking. I swear I feel like I'm on FaceTime with y'all. LOL. Hope y'all will be able to shout me out. My birthday is on October 3rd. Wishing y'all so much success and happiness. Cuídense mucho y nunca se raje.
Happy birthday. Happy late birthday.
Happy late birthday to you, Jennifer. Thank you so much for the love. You're one supporter that I always see show love constantly.
Facts.
To the clips, to the YouTube channel, and just overall our pages as well. So shout out to you, Jennifer. Hope you enjoy your birthday. You didn't say how old you're turning, so hope you enjoyed it. If you're over 21, hope you got drunk. If you're under, just hope you spend it with your family, or if you went somewhere nice. And yeah. Shout out to the last one, I believe.
Pacino. Fuck FouseyTube. Fuck FouseyTube. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, fuck FouseyTube, bro.
I got 3 more for you guys. Shout out to Exclusive Visuals. This was one of my favorite comments. Me and my little brother's tradition is watching y'all for real. Love from Chicago.
Damn.
Shout out
bro.
to you.
Shout out Chicago.
And your little brother, bro. Little brothers. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for supporting us. If you're watching this right now, you guys are noticed. And I hope this shout out makes your day. It's fucking crazy that you guys watch it together. That's such a beautiful thing. Shout out to 310 Fresa. Again, another birthday shout out on the 10th. And she says she's waiting for us to post.
Happy birthday to you. Happy late birthday.
Happy late birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, today's the what? Oh, happy early birthday. No. It could be early. Maybe early or late.
Happy birthday, bro.
Whenever this episode comes out, happy birthday to you. Hope you enjoyed it. Spend it well with your family. Hope you just wish you many more years to come. And yeah, the last one was a fucking an Instagram comment that I'm gonna shout out. Shout out to Kiara. Follow Kiara. Shout out to you guys. I have everyone at the hospital pharmacy that makes IVs listening to you guys with me. Everyone's always asking, when's the next one? Love y'all and can't wait for the next episode.
No way, yo. Shout out to... Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Shout out to you guys watching this.
I want to give some shout outs too. Shout out to Mason Rings, something like that. I'm going to screenshot it too. Looks like Ricardo has been putting in that work. He's looking more lean now. Glad to see it. Let me see another one. Yeah, my fault for my shorts last time, bro. I need to stop doing that shit. I don't know why I keep wearing fucking shorts.
I forgot. I forgot to even mention it during the fucking regular segment. You always get bullied for your shorts, and that's why I stopped wearing shorts, because I know people complain about it. They don't want to see your fucking crotch.
Fuck, bro. I be forgetting that shit even happens and shit. But anyways, I can't find any more comments, bro. But I have seen a lot of comments saying like, "Yo, keep going, keep going." They have seen the improvement and shit. That's just motivational as fuck. I hope you guys are continuing your journey when it comes to the working out shit. But yeah, I think that's
that was the camera that died. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll see you on the next episode, and just stay tuned for the rest of the month. It's gonna be a crazy month. It's gonna be a great Halloween, great October, and hope you guys stick around to see everything. Just thank you guys for the support, guys. It's been your host George, aka Messiah.
Yap, Pacino. It's your host.
You gonna start saying that shit now?
I'm start saying that now. Yeah. So your host Ricardo, aka the Ricardo.
Bro, something gets a Fuzi to fucking crash out, and do not let this podcast go.
Yap, Pacino. Go unnoticed. I'm gonna keep saying that shit.
Yo, they should low-key comment that. But low-key, I'm gonna get triggered if they fucking start.
Yo, guys. Alright, if you guys made it to this point, and if we ever yap on the fucking podcast and shit, comment the timestamp and say yap, Pacino.
Well, shout out to you guys. Do not let this podcast go
unnoticed.